Two things. One, I just want to remind, well, not really remind, but say to my good friends, Dara and Yash, um, stuff will happen for Mavis and Rayla too. Just kind of things have been kind of coincidentally falling all around Andre.
No, wait, I don't want. I'm not ready for this. Don't tell me it's gonna keep happening.
I mean, that's what I say. Like, not everything is about Andre. There is stuff for Mavis and Rayla specifically as well. It's just that a lot of things for Andre specifically have happened recently.
Yep.
So I just felt like maybe it warranted saying.
Good.
And the second, because I realized it was a bit unfair of me, the detect magic spell. Not detect. Dispel magic. You've tried to use it a few times on weird magic stuff that doesn't really
Work.
Yeah, because it's like my homebrew thingy.
Yeah.
That's weird. So for that now it will work. The way it will be is for influences of a level up to the spell slot level you're using.
Okay.
So if
None of the
Double or
DC
Yash
stuff.
ever gain the ability to use Dispel magic, that's the same for you.
Cool. Oh
So
my god,
I just felt like it because it was a bit unfair if this weird magic thing that I'm putting just you can't use Dispel magic on it. It's so wacky.
It's just so quirky.
Yeah, it's so quirky. Not like other spells.
It's not like other. Oh, that's so cursed.
Yeah. This villain isn't like any other guy. He's put his everything proof shield. You can't kill him. Look at how cool he is. He's got like really big biceps. And
No,
he's
but
really
his weakness is that he hates himself.
fanfic.net. What have you done?
That wow, that's one of the more niche ones. I'm proud of you.
Yeah, no, that was a direct fanfiction.net reference. Thank you for collaborating with me on that, Rob.
Gotcha, Daria. I'm your guy. Anyhow, that being said, who would like to do the recap?
I don't think I've done it in a while.
Go crazy, go nuts. I'd also like you to tell me specifically at which point in this session you started to make stupid decisions, if possible. Thank you.
What decisions that we make? Oh, okay, never mind. Never mind. Those are dumb. Never mind.
I wouldn't say.
Oh, the point. Yeah, that one. The really big, obvious one. Okay.
I feel like it's debatable.
Okay, anyway.
I think it's debatable. Like, honestly, like, come on, guys, gotta give me some.
I want to ask something about that later, but yeah, go ahead.
So we had decided.
You're fantastic.
Yeah. So we began the session. We had just gotten out of the divot or whatever, the canyon-ish, not canyon.
A ravine.
A ravine, thank you. Via teleportation by Thamus or whatever version of him, and we have decided to get as far away as possible and head towards Giant Step. And Mavis, since both Andre and Rayla are exhausted, Mavis is the only one up, and she decides to take the mountain path because she's like, it's gonna get us out faster. The cart is getting more and more damaged at this point. So I was actually gone for some of this because I remember I had to keep walking away, so I do miss some lore. But while they're sleeping, Rayla's sister reaches out to her. And Mavis, hearing this, checks on Andre and Rayla, but besides some slight different colorings, like in their like auras or whatever, there's nothing really wrong. We ignore it. After 4 hours, Mavis wakes up Rayla and they switch off who's driving the cart. At some point, we get to a point in the road where the cart can no longer go forward, so we ditch it and then have a very long conversation about what we're going to do with the claw. Because the claw has embedded itself into the thing and is very large. And we're like, how are we going to carry this with us? After going back and forth about how great it would be as a weapon and all agreeing, but not continuing with the action of like cutting it and just taking it with us, we keep talking about it. At some point, so they decide to leave the cart. They're just taking whatever they need and Fleet Chaser, and they're walking the rest of the path. While walking, we talk about any of the information we got. Andre reveals that in a dream, he was told that we have two pursuers still. One of them we know, and one is that's going to attempt to help us, but in bad faith, and someone who is honestly just planning on killing us in the night. And then we have a silent freak out because this was not told earlier when only one person was keeping watch and it was nighttime.
I forgot. Like that's me as a player. I forgot because everything that was happening. That's just on me.
What's
That was
funny
me
is so funny
flashing.
too, because like the thing said to Andre, "Don't tell to anyone."
Oh yeah,
And Devil, like right after that, Devil was like, "Yeah, right. I'm gonna listen to the fucking ghost voice speaking in my own voice. I'm telling everybody."
yeah.
And then he didn't say anything for like 6 sessions.
6 sessions?
No, it was like 2 or 3, somewhere around there. I think it was like 3 actually. Yeah, like 3 probably. At the
Oh,
most
wow.
3.
Okay.
That's funny.
Sure about that.
Andre reveals some of his backstory, how he was scouted and in covert ops, and how there was this mission or campaign that went wrong, and most of his team had perished, and that he was retaining some guilt from that. So they go over therapy stuff and how to deal with trauma. And they keep walking until in the distance they see 20-foot doors carved into the mountainside.
Very alluring looking doors, right?
Yes, very ornate doors.
Wow.
I think that's the exact words I'll use to describe it.
Fantastic.
Yeah. Yeah, like so the doors creak open as they approach, and they're like, "Yeah, we're gonna enter this." And Andre seems very excited, and inside we meet an elemental butler who is like, "Hello, bearer." And again, we do not think this is wrong, apparently, or concerning, and we keep following him because, as Andre says, there's a giant. How cool is a giant? He owns the cave, and we're brought deeper and deeper into this building with twists and turns, and twice we are told to push a button to go into the next room. And the second time they're asked to push the button, the floor drops. And our heroes fall to the bottom, and the elementals, don't worry, you won't die. This is all precautions, because Bearer, which is referring to, I'm assuming, Grandpa Stone. And then the floor starts covering again, but becomes our ceiling, and we get locked in, and then poison gas starts, blowing through, and Mavis does try and protect her friends, but then succumbs to the poison. But I believe Andre and Rayla are still up at this point.
Nope.
Nope.
They let themselves fall.
Oh yeah, they let themselves fall asleep. And for whatever reason, my final note is giant is kinky.
Because of the handcuffs.
What?
Handcuffs!
Oh, right.
Wow.
I mean, it worked, I guess, or no.
Yeah, I
And that's-
remembered what you're talking about.
And that is, I believe, all that happened last session.
Right. A giant is kinky.
The
Huh.
giant is kinky, wearing handcuffs.
You know,
After getting knocked out.
now you're. I don't know if at that point that's kinky. That really sounds like something worse.
Yeah, but this was me trying to be light in my notes, so giant is kinky.
It's funnier.
It is funnier. And once
Also,
more,
yeah.
you put yourself back in the place as the biggest degenerate I know. Still nothing to disprove that. So, well done for that recap, Daria. You get your inspiration point. Also, I think I cut you off. Yeah, sorry. Did you? Were you
Oh yeah. I wanted to ask. Okay, so like in situations like that where we're doing things that are very clearly dumb, and like sometimes I feel like in character Rayla wouldn't do those things, but I don't know how to say no to you guys because I don't want to say no if you guys want to do something. So like, what should I do in those kind of situations?
So
Okay.
the reason I didn't have Mavis interrupt was because this is something really dumb. And I felt like we wanted to do it. So I kind of
I'll
diluted Mavis a little bit.
Yeah, I'll
'cause-
admit, part of me was like, Andre would be kind of enthusiastic, but he would have been more cautious. But then me as a player was like, it's a giant cave on a mountain. Come on.
Yeah.
Well, my
That's fair.
man,
Like, come on.
I love
So I think it's important to remember this is a game and we're here to have fun. So
Yeah.
That's true. I just mean like sometimes like I want to be like in character and disagree with you guys, but I don't really know like how.
You can just say it, and then, I'll say in character, he will try to convince. But at the end of the day, if you just say no, he won't do it. Because we're working
or
together.
if you want us as a player, you want us to keep going, but you're character wise, you don't think your character would agree with it, just tell us that.
Yeah.
Just be like, hey, I actually want to, but Rayla's gonna be looking reluctant.
Okay. Keep that in mind. Thanks.
With that being said, we'll start where we last left off. And tell me if the volume works for the music.
Oh yeah.
Right.
And you all find yourselves completely clad in darkness. You can't see anything anywhere around you.
Wait,
But you can
did
distinctly...
the giant take off my mask or anything? Because then I would still be able to see him.
We haven't seen a giant. I hate you.
Well, actually, I don't think the giant would have taken off my mask. That would be like trying to take out a contact. But you know what I mean.
Would he move with the mask?
We'll get to that, Andre. As around your wrists, you all feel shackles. Handcuffs. They don't seem particularly sturdy, durable, or magical, but you can definitely feel them. As for you, Andre, you realize for the first time in a long while that you haven't heard whispers. Not from the mask, at least. Not for a long while. The thought just jumps to your mind as you don't feel the slight difference, the slight chill of it on your face. And you also don't see anything anywhere around you.
That is concerning.
Nope. You okay? Daria?
Oh,
Discord's hello?
no,
we go,
you're
that's-
back.
My thing's acting weird right now, so I might have to just leave and come back every now and then. I'm listening still. I'm sorry
Okay.
if that ruins the mood.
That's fine. As you all come to your senses, you all feel okay. You're not injured. There's no sign of any mutilation on any of you. You feel much lighter, however. Any of you that were wearing armor, you no longer have it. You actually don't have anything besides your own clothes. With the exception of Rayla, you still feel the warm, almost singful presence of your bow.
Okay.
Albeit not with any arrows. What do you do?
Is my rock gone?
Oh, sorry. You do still have your rock, Andre, and as a matter of fact, it seems to radiate more heat than usual.
Do I still have my ring, my druidic focus?
Nope.
Fuck.
Oh no, I can't cast. I don't have my loot. I can't cast any of my spells except for the rock ones.
If they don't require a material component, you can cast them.
Okay, I think that's only like vicious mockery.
That's gonna be rough, buddy.
They're like, hey, giant, let me out. You're gonna have to open this door to kill me to stop me from shouting you to death. Okay, I'd like to cast fireball. No.
That's one way to make light.
Huh.
Oh.
Man, don't have any utility spells. I need to. Wow, my spell choice is awful. Man, I don't have like light or anything, like nothing that could, like, wow.
I don't either.
I was really leaning on that mask. I did not. Ugh.
I have healing word. And cure wounds.
I'm gonna start just feeling around the area then.
Yeah, as you feel around, you make a bit of noise that you, Rayla, and you, Mavis, hear very well. Andre, you yourself feel that you're in a not extremely tight enclosure. It's about 15 feet by 5. On the extent of one of the ends, you can feel that there's a stone surface with a softer, more warm thing on it. It feels almost like a fur, maybe?
Would I be able to cast Mold Earth on that?
On what? On what?
Like, is there like any softer? If there's softer stone, would Mavis be able to cast Mold Earth on it?
I think you would need to be able to see it to.
Yeah, you
Okay.
gotta be able to see it.
So I can only
And-
imagine see the ground underneath me then.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, you
Somatic.
can't excavate stone. You can
Oh.
excavate loose dirt and like mud.
Okay.
But stone, you can just make the patterns in it.
Mhm.
Andre, also, you feel that each of the ends of your room, if you will, is marked by bars. They seem to be going both diagonally as well as along the vertical and horizontal orientations.
Andre's gonna like knock on it to see, like, is it like a metallic feeling or is it also like stone?
It's definitely metallic. It's quite cold to the touch, and it seems very resilient. It's also very smooth. Clearly, these were well made.
One time I don't have heat. Oh, I do have heat metal.
Oh my god.
Oh, what are we gonna do once it's heated?
No, I need a material component. So doesn't matter.
He's just gonna say, "Hey, anyone there?"
Rayla and Mavis, you hear this.
Andre? Yeah.
We all in here?
I guess so. We're all together at least.
Can I say I told you so? Is that appropriate here?
Kind of. Listen, well, I don't know. Okay, you have a point. But I really wanted to talk to a giant, and I thought, it'd be a bit more civil about things, but obviously, that's not the case.
Do you guys think there even is a giant here?
Please don't say that. If we went through all this trouble and I don't get to at least speak with a giant, I'm gonna be upset.
Yeah, but what if the giant ends up not being so friendly? Cause
Well, that's a bridge I'd like to cross when we get there, if we get there.
so far he hasn't been that hospitable.
Damn, when he felt that warmer kind of like fur-like area, was it on the ground or on the wall?
It was on the ground. The ground that it's on seems a little bit more elevated than the rest of it, though. About maybe a foot. Underneath that softer bit is where very cold stone was.
Andre, can you see anything?
Nope. Wait, do I hear them in the same room as me?
Yes, they seem very close.
Okay.
Mavis herself seems about maybe more or less 30 feet away. Raylan, when she spoke, she was almost directly in front of you, less than 10 feet.
Can you guys get out of your shackles? Cuff.
I can try. Can he try to
Can I also try and get out of the cuff?
like why not? Like he's gonna try to see if he can just slip his hands out, but I mean,
Alright,
to the best of his ability.
Make an acrobatics check.
I'd also like to try and get out of the cuffs.
Alright.
Ooh, that
Yeah,
was a pretty good one. 27.
Acrobatics still?
Yep, acrobatics. If you want, you can do athletics to try and break them.
Nope, I got a nat 1.
We are like, I feel like it's really bad that none of us have strength. I feel like we're gonna run into
Yeah,
something.
has strength.
How much?
13.
Not that much.
Yeah, it's like she's got above average strength, but I mean like athletic stuff, you know?
Okay, I could do acrobatics, and I could do sleight of hand, which I'm surprised the shackles are not, but
Like,
whatever.
like our worst enemy right now is a big boulder.
It is a...
Also, can I also try to break out of the shackles?
Sure. Use acrobatics or athletics?
I'll go acrobatics.
Okay. For go ahead and roll for it. For Mavis, as you try and slip out of them, you're just not used to being caught in the shackles. Usually, you manage to wriggle your way out of having to wear them at all. So you just can't quite figure out how to do it without completely ripping out your arm. Don't quite do that. For Andre, you've seen people shackled. You've been shackled before. You know your way around a shackle, and you swiftly and smoothly pull yourself out of them. It almost seems like a knife going through butter. It's a very practiced, easy motion for you.
Amateur. I shouldn't talk so early.
Listen, last time we were arrested, I got out of these really easily.
What? No, I wasn't talking. I meant the restraining. Sorry, Anyway,
Would you like to help then?
I can't really.
Also-
You hear his voice projecting in a different way, going, "I can't help what I can't really see."
What did you get, Yash?
I got a 27.
Say.
27. I didn't know you had that good a mod.
Yeah, I didn't.
Uh,
Am I useless? Hold on. What's your modifier? How did you?
Plus 7.
Yes, you got 20.
Oh.
He's a dex fighter.
It's still. I don't know why. For some reason, that still was like, dang. I didn't realize.
Yeah, that didn't click for me either. I was like, yeah, she's the fighter. She's good at punching things. She probably
No,
does.
she's a dex fighter.
Right. I bet she uses River's blood. She's an Uchigatana user.
Dex nerd.
Anyway, sorry about that. You two, Rayla, you managed to pull yourself out of him. It's weird. As you almost pull against the shackles, you feel your skin becoming a little bit more moist. The air around you gets a little bit saltier, and you just slip your hands out. The shackles fall to the ground with a low clink.
Are you serious?
And beginner's luck? I've never really done that before.
I don't know what you're talking about, Mavis. It's pretty easy, right, Rayla?
Shut the fuck up.
You know what? Fair enough, given the situation. Okay.
Will I
Can you
be
try
able to make another attempt at them?
Yeah, can Under try to help assist Mavis and
How are you gonna do
They're
that?
gonna like waddle towards me.
he's just gonna walk up and go, okay, so if you do this, you might snap your wrist in half, so don't do that.
As you try and walk up to Mavis, you find yourself falling face first against the harsh reality of a jail cell. You realize as you walk towards one another that you're definitely separated by a wall of metal.
Ow.
Oh fuck.
Okay. Well, I can't really help with that.
Can I try one more time?
No,
Okay.
that's not how that works. You can't just re-roll the skill check until you get the red one.
Hey, can't blame me for trying.
Yeah, that's fair.
Some people allow it twice.
Nah.
So is
That's
the
a-
floor stone?
Yes.
Okay.
As you feel around the floor too, you feel that there is the same pattern on it than was there along all of the path that you went with the butler.
Huh? Okay.
I didn't understand that. Was that directed at me?
Yeah.
No, that was I was just thinking.
Okay, sorry.
Okay.
They took my ring.
Andre'd like to, he'd feel around like where the bars seem, and then try to like stick his hand through to see if that's like the open area.
The bars themselves are quite tight, and you can see that there's no. Well, you can't see, but you can feel that there's no way you'll be able to fit your entire hand through it. You can fit about 4 of your 5 fingers through.
Okay. And then he's gonna, from that position, go to the opposite, like just for the sake of brevity, he'd check the opposite side. Is that just like also just metal wall?
Yes.
Okay.
The bit to your back is a stone wall, however. It feels quite different to the touch, and this one is definitely full stone. There's no gap or chain or anything.
I wanted to, I guess, like the same thing. Like, can I feel around like the perimeter of like my jail cell and see like the walls are like?
Yeah, you do as well. The walls themselves seem to be pretty much the same. However, as you go to explore one side of your cell, you hear something different, something that Andre didn't hear. It sounds like the sound of a man snoring lightly.
I was gonna like back up a little bit away from it. Guys, I can hear someone.
Huh?
Someone's sleeping. I can hear snoring.
Where?
The wall I'm in front of. If you can follow my voice like that.
Hmm.
Gonna very gently move towards. Well, actually, no. Mavis gonna stay still.
He's going to try to gauge around where that is, and
Yeah.
he's going to use prestidigitation to make a small shower of sparks.
Sure. Through the shower of sparks, you can see very faintly around you. Pay attention to roll 20. It will be for a few
Whoa.
moments. You can see that around you there's a few other cells. The bed to your left, the cell to your right. There's Mavis a little bit further down the alleyway. And there's a cell right in front of her with a bed occupied by a man. The man himself, you can't see him through too well with the faint moment of sparkles. But he appears to be around his 50s. He's not dressed too ostentatiously. Very simple, almost rugged clothing. And he appears to be sleeping.
Hey, buddy, you.
What are you doing?
There's a guy. Hey. Fellow prisoner.
How loud are you?
Like pretty decently. Like not like a little bit higher than like just normal talking volume.
Okay, so not very loud. You don't get an answer.
I think with the acoustics of an all stone room, that
I don't know, man.
sound waves would just bounce off and be much louder than they should be.
I've slept through my alarm. I don't know about that one, She.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm gonna fish his mock. No, I can't see him anyway.
More.
Wait. Okay. So, if I can cast Mage Hand, it doesn't say a point. It doesn't say a point I can see. It says a point appears at a point you choose. But if I can't see a point to choose, would that still negate it?
You can. Well, let me read the spell precisely. At a point you choose within range, and lasts for the duration until you dismiss it. Okay. Yeah, you don't have to see, but you will have to describe pretty clearly what you try and do with this hand because you have you can't see things. You don't know where things are.
He's
So you
just
Did,
can't see what-
however, see a very brief, dim amount of the room. Like,
yeah.
you have at least an image.
So I'm gonna try to I'm just gonna try his best to remember where he saw the guy, and then try to make his mage hand appear in there, and then he's just gonna have it like move just around, and then just start like nudge. Since he can't really feel what the hand's doing, he's just gonna start moving it randomly, have it nudge random spots to see if he can manage to make contact with the guy.
Okay. You do this for a bit. After a minute or two of just kind of flailing around, you hear a faint bit of almost a moan from the man. What's going on?
Hey, buddy.
Hmm? Oh, are there new people here?
Yeah. Where? Wait, who are you? Actually, first off, introductions. I'm Mikhail. It's nice to meet you. Also, above game, what was Rayla's fake name? Because I know Mavis is Morgan. Did we ever decide?
Was it
one?
Evelyn? Was it
I think
Evelyn?
it was Evelyn.
Okay, for a second I thought we never decided one.
I'm pretty sure it was Evelyn. It's the name of the My Sims character. You don't know what that is, but that's what it is.
That's funny.
Yeah, my name's Mikhail. Nice to meet you. I have some friends of mine here. How'd you find your way in here, sir?
Oh, well, I'll start with the introductions too. Hi, my name is Sinak. I'm a bit of a wandering philosopher. I found my way here, as I fear many others have. I was, captured as I was walking. I was in search of a shelter for the night. I was going from my homeland, Bethinde, trying to reach the neighbor city of New Orny, a bit to the south. But alas, I was caught here. Yeah, that's pretty much that. How about you?
Well, I was just traveling with some companions of mine, going to Bethinde. So you were just captured?
Yes.
By what?
It was a very friendly butler. He led me, straight to my cell. With the dim lighting, I didn't quite realize that it was indeed a cell and not a room. But, well, it's not so bad. Shelter, food, manageable damage. Really, it's nothing too inauspicious. He even still let me write.
Okay. Off game, this is gonna be really funny okay. Andre's gonna ask him, so what did the butler happen to say anything about you? Like, were they expecting you, or call you by any name in particular?
Oh, no. I simply knocked on the door and he answered.
Okay, good to know.
Yeah, I said they were always happy to welcome more visitors. There were a few more before, you folks.
About how long ago? Andre says as he realizes there's probably not a way to tell time, which makes it a bit more concerning that Andre does not know how sane this guy is.
Well, it's not exactly easy. The only way I can keep track of the time is with the meals. I'd say maybe about 2 weeks.
What? Okay.
A week, give or take. It's been a few moments. I'm actually almost done with my manuscript. It's wonderful what isolation does for focus.
Can you see
You
in
can
this?
see?
No, I cannot. I can't see. But I've been a scribe for most of my life. I don't need to see what my paper says to know what I've written. Or at least I hope. Otherwise, these letters are going to be quite unbearable to see.
Man, it would suck if you dropped your pen or something.
Well, I know where my pen is, but
You sure?
you can hear rummaging around his little stripe of the cell. The sound of fur against stone. And a light tinkle of wood Yes, I do indeed have my pen.
Here's why you.
The part I'm more worried about is if I've written over a bit that I've previously written on. Because then both the new and old writing would be completely incomprehensible.
It's very, very sad indeed. Have you ever thought about trying to get out of here?
I have, but I don't think that's really entirely necessary. This containment has done wonders for the testing of my faith.
Your
What?
faith?
Yes, I'm a Stoic. I'm not sure if you've heard of that.
You can yeah. What's it's defined as? I might know of it.
Um, I'm part of a group of people that that value a simple and happy life above the extravagances of the lavish lifestyles, the short-term happiness, desires, and passions. Instead, we put forth that a simple life, one where one is at peace with themselves, with their affairs, is more important and more rewarding, especially in the face of death and experimentation and temporary extreme pain.
I see. He kind of says as he's gonna kind of like shake the bars a little bit to see if any of them he's basically looking for a door, like see if there's a cell door specifically, like see if any of them kind of have any movement or like see if you can feel for like a lock.
Yeah. As you shake the bars a little bit, you can see, well, you can hear that there's indeed a bit of them that that clinkles a little bit right in front of you. It's a little bit further away from your bed and relatively close to where you were standing. It gives a bit of movement, but not a lot. It's clearly a quite tight gate. The lock itself, you can't see.
All right, if y'all want to do something, do it. Because like right now, I'm having the time of my life. Because I'm like, oh, a jailbreak. You have no idea how much I love jailbreaks.
Really? That's interesting.
Yeah.
Okay, so what I'm thinking about game is I think I can still wild shape.
Yes, you
Can you?
Yeah.
Ooh.
So I'm thinking dark vision or should I just do blind sight? Because dark vision gets me more choice, but blind sight I can be a snake out of my cult and like slither over to Rayla or something. Or like see and use my tail for shit.
That works. I also have a plan, but I'd like to do one more thing before I try doing it.
That's why I don't think we necessarily fully like need it yet. But like I'd also like to do it before someone comes in here potentially. Fuck it. All right. I'd like to wild. The guy can't see me, right?
He said he couldn't.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'm not even gonna incite that. Mavis would fully believe that this is some moronic man.
He's a
I don't think
philosopher.
yeah, he's just chilling.
I think
He sounds dumb.
Yeah, I think his philosophy is stupid, and I think he should get it checked out. But like, yeah.
Oh, wait, I think the guy's just trying to like live a normal, like he's like not trying to. He doesn't want anything
Stoic-
fancy.
Living a simple life is important, but his freedom not
I don't
part of
think
living
Zeno
simply.
was a man people should have imitated.
But
personally,
like, I think he's like, hey, I mean, this is kind of fine. Like, he's not uncomfortable, you know, so he's just chilling.
Yeah, sure. God, I hate philosophy majors.
fucking hate. Yeah.
For the record, this NPC is a real man. He was a Roman senator. Carry
Wait, what's his
That's
name?
awesome.
Synac. Yeah.
Oh, like cynic.
No, not at all.
Not that one. Okay.
How do you
Spell it?
Oh, it's
I am
not how I
so
think
glad.
it is.
I thought it was like SENC or something like that.
Actually, the second E doesn't have that little bar.
I put a Y in his name.
Hey, what?
Don't.
I bet
It's bro. Listen, I think we've all seen our own different brand of fantasy stuff that has their own weird rules for naming things. So
Yeah.
I don't understand anything anymore, man.
How do you spell the word fairy?
Yeah, they'll be like FEYAR. Like, I don't know, man. I don't trust it.
Anyway, sorry, carry on.
Okay. My gamer brain is telling me to search the bed. Because, like, listen, I don't even... Like, this is just me living out everything. I want to search my bed to see if Andre can find anything useful before he does anything else.
Sure, make an investigation check.
Yeah, would it be at disadvantage since I can't see?
Yeah, that's fair.
Okay, first
I wasn't gonna actually say that, but now that you brought it up, it makes a lot of sense.
First one was really good. Wow, okay, they were both pretty good. 21. I got a 21 and a 23, so 21.
Nice.
Pretty good. You move around with the bed. You kind of shake around the rug, the little bit of fur that's used for kind of a pillow, and you search around. There doesn't appear to be anything inside the rug, inside the cover, inside the pillow, but you do feel a light ting on the side of the bed, the one that's sitting against the wall. It looks like a little bit of wood. It seems draped in some sort of leather. It's very small, very thin. It's almost knife-like, but clearly not intended for any offensive uses or anything like that.
He's gonna grab it.
You take it?
He's gonna just start feeling it, see if he can like kind of gauge what it might be, even though I mean he's not experienced in that, but
You recognize from the shade that this appears to be something someone fashioned out of wood to resemble a lockpick.
I knew it.
A remnant of a previous guest, perhaps.
Oh, you spoil me, Ramat. Okay. He's gonna go. He's gonna like celebrate to himself as he's just like, man, I'm in my element right now. Yes, okay. I mean, he's gonna go over to the door and start trying to pick it because he wants to make it a surprise.
Are you doing something? Because I'm imagining this makes a lot of sound.
Yeah. You probably also hear like little moments of like, yes, I knew it.
You can hear a lot of wind from the cover being pulled and moved.
Are you doing something?
Contemplating. Just give me a second.
Contemplating?
Yeah.
Alright, I'm gonna do something then, and I'd like to wild shape.
Alright, what do you wild shape into?
Poisonous snake.
Alright, can you send me the sheet?
Yeah, let me get it up again.
This is how Mavis kills me.
Yeah. That's
So-
In the dark, he can't see. Just he dies, and Mavis is like, well, I don't know what happened to him. He just died.
She's the deceptive one you're supposed to watch out for.
She's been waiting for her opportunity since the Kobold camp.
No, watch out as I murder this man. No, I'm joking.
He's just a philosopher.
So, okay. Stoicism is about how you should live without passion. It's not even like moderate. It's like black and white and absolutes. At least old school Stoicism.
I don't know enough about Stoicism.
Yeah, the only thing I know about
I'm sorry.
Stoicism, from what I've heard, is more. Well, actually, it might not even be called Stoicism, but it's more like, hey, something bad happens, and then you just go, well, it'd be like that sometimes.
The modern
And keep
interpretation is it's like indifference. But like the original thing was you only exist like virtuously and you can absolutely must reject all vices and there's actions are either good or bad.
I see.
Oh wow, that
Oh,
would ruin
dumb.
my
Everyone knows with philosophy, there's only one brand of anything.
I'm just saying that was like originally what Zeno was preaching.
I don't know who the fuck Zeno is. I know
Zeno, he's the creator of Stoicism.
Yeah, welcome. He had a stupid name. I'm afraid of him. That's why. That's why they
And
call
like the later years of Greece.
I don't know.
Okay, I'm gonna stop being.
Is he the one they named Greek yogurt after?
No.
I plan to study philosophy after I study basic logic, so I'll have this conversation with you eventually.
Sorry, I have to do like a whole unit on ancient Greek philosophers and then early Roman philosophers, and they're all obnoxious pricks.
I mean, that's about right. In defense of my man Sinek, he wasn't an early Roman philosopher. He was after Empire.
That's why I don't fucking know who he is.
Yeah, sucks to suck, nerd. Anyhow.
Okay, yeah, I'd like. Oh, I sent it to you, right?
Yep.
Okay, cool.
Blind sight. Without relying on sight. Okay, so you just kind of feel it.
Yep.
I think
Okay.
for a snake, would it be smell, like with their tongue, or actually, I have no idea how it works.
Echolocation and bullshit.
Wait, can
Yeah,
can
you're a
snakes
gopher.
do that?
No.
Oh, I meant I
Blind
meant,
sight can.
No, I meant like with like a snake's version of blind sight. Would it be with their tongue, like since they smell with their tongue, or like?
I think
don't
it's
know.
a sense of smell, right?
I mean, sure, that's how you want to flavor it.
I mean, I like the echolocation, but
I think the echolocation thing.
that doesn't make sense. But yeah, I'd like to like drop out of these cuffs, please.
You do it that way.
Wait.
You just slip right through him, a slippery boy.
Okay,
Nope.
I was about to be like the semantic guy, but I was like, would you technically be like able to exclude the shackles, or would they just go with you?
Oh, that's a good point. They would come with you.
Hold on.
I'd like to apologize.
No, you get to pick if the equipment melds into you or if it just falls to the ground. But if
Yeah.
you do it that way, you also don't have clothes anymore.
Okay, wait, are we counting clothes with equipment?
I mean, yes.
Hold on. Let me get the exact wording here. Yes,
It's weird that they put a clause in wild shit that really push people down the furry route. I guess it is ruined.
I don't want my character to be naked.
Yeah, can we just not do that?
Yeah, I'm pretty inclined to not do that.
But
I just feel like
wanna
it's not-
stop
we're
the
not that kind of-
cops. Are you gonna make me? Are you gonna make me choose
Try
this
that.
level?
No, I'm fine with you keeping your clothes. You know, now that I think about it, that
Thank you.
feels like a little bit too
Thank
much
you.
rules.
Yeah, I think it's just.
You
Yeah,
can,
like,
you can take out the cuffs, but keep
Thank
your
you. Thank you.
what do we get out of that, really, if we went
Yeah.
down that road?
Yeah,
What anime is this?
it is very
The only
anime.
thing we would get out of it is Mavis having to use 2 charges of wild shape to basically just get rid of the cuffs, change back, get the clothes, then change. It's just
It's excessive.
it's tedious.
Okay, so yeah, okay, and what can I tell now
About
that about my surroundings? Because so like I can, like I'd be able to tell at least where things are.
Yes.
Yeah.
So you, Mavis, you can look on Roll20. I assume you do a bit of a peek at the general room you're in.
Yep.
You can see that there's a dozen cells, all of which, except for the ones that you, Andre, Rayla, and Snack are occupying, are empty. The walls go all around in a rectangular shape, and each of the cells seems to be fairly identical. To the right of your cell, there is a door. It seems form-fitting for the room you're at. There's no space under or over it. And from the weight's position, you'd assume you need to either slide it or push it outwards for it to open.
Wait, so push it outwards, or what was the word before that?
Or slide it.
Or slide it.
Or, just kick it down. That's also effective.
Okay, so there's no like lock picking element.
Not on that door. On
That
each of
door.
the cells, there's indeed a lock.
Oh, this is the door to go out. Okay.
Yeah. And with your blind side, actually, as you run around, slither around, you can see that Andre seems hard at work trying to pick one of the locks with a little bit of wood.
I would like to do the thing that like snakes do when they like rise like, a little bit.
It's so scary.
Okay. You're about like 3 feet.
Throw around one of the bars and just like kind of like have my body.
So you're like dangling on top of the door.
Yes.
Okay. Andre, roll that sleight of hand check.
Yeah.
You can use your expertise with thieves tools for this, if you have it. If you have proficiency, you can just use proficiency.
I think I just took proficiency because I have expertise in I just have proficiency. Sleight of hand. Ooh, that's not the best. It's 13.
13. It's indeed not fantastic. Usually to lockpick you need 2 bits of metal. One to tension the lock and the second to actually pick it. With only 1 bit you're left to try and tension it using the same bit of wood that you're picking with, it's really not fantastic and you don't manage to get any good results out of it. Also, was that with disadvantage?
It was not. I can roll with disadvantage.
Yeah, go ahead. So long as it's not a nat 1, you're fine.
No, that was 24.
That's right.
Okay.
So with just that bit of wood, you might have some trouble. You take it out before any damage actually happens, which is a little bit more flexible than metal in this way. So at least you're at little risk of breaking it. If you could find a second bit of it, maybe you could pick a bit better. Right now, it's a bit rough.
Yeah. Oh, dang it, Stone Shape needs... Well, okay, with the spells I get from the shard, does the shard count as the material component, or is it still like my loot?
You don't need a material component for spells you cast with a shard.
Okay.
Would
If
I...
that's the case, could I potentially use Stone Shape on a section of the floor to fashion like a small like lockpick tool out of the stone?
Oh, yeah, you could. I was imagining a slippery slide, but yeah, you can do that.
Oh, I could actually. Yeah, that would. Well, no, I need to get Rail out too. Even though yeah, I'll do the tools. I'll do the more boring one that helps everyone else.
Mhm.
Uh-huh. Okay.
I mean, I could always try with my tail and do it.
Huh? Wouldn't that be really
Right?
painful?
That's
Really?
that's also way too flexible.
It's a snake.
Yeah.
I'm a snake.
Your tail is not made of any hard material. It's flesh. It's meat.
No, it's bone. It's just it's a fuck ton of bones.
Okay, but that's in the center, not like at the edges. Like the edges would be compressed, and then you would not have the shape that
A
you
snake.
I mean, even then, how small is the snake because to fit in that lock?
Yeah, you need to be pretty small.
Well, let's see. What is my size? I
You're
think I'm tiny. Yeah, I'm tiny.
And tiny is how many? How big is tiny?
I have no. I actually, yeah, I've only played medium-sized creatures. Hold on.
I have no
And
idea.
large ones.
I think it halves with every, so it would be 2.5 feet tall.
Yeah, 2.5 is the tiny size.
Yeah, that's way too big. There's no way.
Okay. Wait.
It's a cool
Wait,
idea.
Wait, no, hold on. Small is half. Small is the one rank below medium, so tiny would be 1.5 feet.
Oh yeah, what I have it says it says medium is 5 by 5, and then it says small is 5 by 5 too. So I don't.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah,
No,
I think
tiny
Roll20
would
has
be
a
half that.
typo.
Just width and girth wise, you could do it. Yeah, you could do it. If you manage to find a way to make your tail hard, which is not the best phrasing I could have used, but don't.
It's bone.
That's the center of it.
It's all bone.
But
It's
okay,
like
Snakes commonly use their tails to grab onto shit.
that's fair, but like at least with what I'm thinking of like clockwork gears. It's like you're gonna put your bone in that. Like,
Oh, I'm thinking of the really basic one where if you like put in, like a hair tie and you wiggle it a bit.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I have no idea.
No.
what this is.
Usually because usually there's like a little like mechanism and it's like a little bar, and usually if you can push that up enough and like push it back a little bit, you can open a lock.
I've watched too many lockpicking lawyers videos. I know what you're talking about, and that's only for really shitty locks like Master Lock. This giant has class.
Alright,
Acid is
alright.
locked.
Fine, I'm gonna go search for something that could be used better.
All right.
I'm doing that as a snake. Don't mind me, guys. Just
We don't know you're a
Do we
snake.
hear like the hisses of a snake at all, or is it just silent?
Yeah.
Oh.
Okay, maybe there's the hisses.
Oh, there's a snake in here. Oh, I think they.
Oh,
I think
God,
this is some.
what?
Yeah, I think this is some weird torture.
at that, Mavis is gonna very gently brush against the slag and then quickly move out
Oh,
of
it's
the
gonna
way.
kill me. Oh, it's yep. All right, this is it. You know, Rayla, you can have whatever.
You can step on it. Step on it.
Did step on it? I don't know. I can't see it.
I don't know. Just
Okay,
step.
and I'm gonna look for a lockpick now, or something that can be used to break down or break the lock.
Ow.
What do you mean? I'm gonna slither around and look through shit.
Okay. Make a perception check? No, investigation.
Okay, and I
Okay.
get to use my actual stat for that.
Mhm.
Yes. It's only you keep your mental stats and all, so
Yeah, it's just
Yeah.
the physical stats I don't
yeah,
count.
it's just physical.
The mental game is strong.
Yeah.
It's a 9.
That snake has not gone to enough therapy sessions for this.
Yeah, no. Yes.
You rummage around and go through a few of the cells, but you don't see anything that would be useful.
Okay.
The rugs are just rugs. The beds are just bed. Doesn't seem to be that much.
Can I search my bed, like underneath it or anything?
Underneath the stone bed, sure.
Oh, sorry. I'm sorry. I thought it was a regular bed. Atop of the bed, I guess.
You can roll athletics if you want.
Athletics?
Oh, I'm
I
actually.
mean, if you want to lift the bed, sure.
I kind of want to lift the bed now that you said it.
Bro,
Hey,
imagine like an
you're
old style,
nuts.
like behind the poster, there's just a tunnel.
Someone
I
back
how
up the
crazy this
stairs.
realized. It's so funny.
Someone dug it with a spoon.
Yep. Off the trash.
I got a 3.
Oh, no.
You try and... That's sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead.
You try and pull at the bed. You want to see what it's under, but you fail to consider that stone is, as a matter of fact, quite heavy, and you hear a bit of a clack from your back as you kind of injure yourself a little bit.
Oh, God. Oh.
Mavis,
You imagine this is what being old feels like.
Mavis is gonna slither over to Rayla. Just to check
Do
on
I-
her. Just to check on her. She's concerned.
Do I see her or like anything?
Probably not. Okay, she's just being dumb. Alright, just slither away.
So mean.
That is
No.
really mean.
It's meant endearingly.
Not everyone can turn into a snake.
Yeah,
like
we can't
you.
shapeshift at will.
Mm. Like originally, what I wanted to do was like kind of like curl up like on like some like around Rayla. Like when anyone comes in, I can like hide in the armor or some shit, so that I could just jump out if I need to.
Pocket snake.
Uh-huh.
Which I don't think is gonna work because you can't see, and that would be very scary.
Yeah. I don't know. It would take some convincing for us to realize it's you.
Yeah, I would normally just act really cute and like have like my head just like kind of like wobble or like nod a bit.
Or you could just say that, hey, I'm shapeshifting. Or you do it.
Yeah, but that gets out the scare factor, and Mavis enjoys it.
Fair enough.
It's like how you were going to do the lockpicking by surprise.
Yeah.
Or you said you wanted to investigate your own room too, right, Rayla?
Yeah, I just wanted to check it around.
All right. So since lifting the bed didn't work, you can roll investigation if you want.
The boring option, looking around. Oh, God. 4.
4. You feel around. You try and move the rugs and all. You've clearly tried to move the bed before. It did not work. And you don't find much. You get your one of your earrings stuck on the fur itself, like the metal bit that hinges on your ear kind of sticks to the fur. You unstick it, pull it away.
Could Seneca's could his pen be used?
Could it?
Oh my god, it's like a video game. That makes so much sense.
I'm gonna go into his bag.
Okay, you go into his bed. Okay.
Bag. I said bag.
Bag? Who said anything about a bag?
Because he was rummaging through stuff, I thought.
Why would you think that?
Because you said he was rummaging through and I hear the sounds of
Okay.
shuffling.
Well,
Oh, it's
why
not a
would-
bag?
Why would stuff include bag?
I don't know.
Mm.
Okay, well I'm gonna look for the pen.
You go over to his cell. Are you attempting to be sneaky?
Yes.
Okay, go for it.
Sneaky
Using
like
the
a snake.
snake stat.
Using the snake stat,
Yep.
so that's a +3 to whatever I roll. It's 11 with the +3.
11. You manage to get to his cell without being detected or making any noise. But when you crawl into it, you can see with your blind side that he is kind of setting himself back to go to sleep. And he's noticed your presence as you get a little bit too close. He doesn't see you, but he can hear you. And you can see him kind of looking around, trying to find where the noise is coming from. And calmly, slowly, grabbing a hold of his blanket.
No, this poor guy.
Um,
Leave him alone.
Oh,
Okay, what are the chances this man knows Morse code? He's a very smart
Does Morse
man.
code exist?
No, Morse code does not exist.
There's no fantasy equivalent?
Do you know why the Morse code was created?
Yes, I know why the Morse code. I'm saying there's gonna be no. Okay.
Like,
I
don't know why it was created.
Would be more of the
It's because telegrams in World War
Yeah,
I.
yeah.
If you
Actually,
don't
all
have a
right.
telegram machine, you don't have Morse code. You don't have a telegram machine.
Okay. What can I do? What can I do? Because he can't see. Can I help him pull the like? Is there a blanket? Is that what the fur thing was?
Yes. Also,
Can I like?
yeah, maybe I described that wrongly. You can see he's not grabbing hold of it to hide behind it.
Mhm.
He's grabbing a hold of it kind of like a net.
Ah.
oh.
Okay. I was gonna
Bring him
help.
down.
Alright. Fuck. Okay. I might as well give it up at this point, I guess. Right?
Yeah.
And then I
I
can
guess so.
ask him. Yeah, alright, I'm gonna drop the wild shape.
Inside his cell? Okay.
Yeah,
You revert back to your full size.
yeah.
That
Hi.
that doesn't make any noise or anything, so he just hears you.
Yeah.
Oh, what?
Hi. Hi. Morgan here. Can I buy your pen?
How did you get inside?
Magic.
Were you the snake?
Yes.
Oh.
Of course.
Sorry about that. I was just
Okay.
being friendly.
That's troubling. But
Yeah.
yes, you can borrow my pen.
Cool.
What do you intend to do with it?
Use it to break out.
Wow.
Well, go ahead. If you do manage to get out, do you think you can bring me some more paper? I'm kind of running out.
If I can find some, sure.
Yeah, that'd be great.
If I find out on my way. Okay, cool. Thank you. Alright, guys, do you want me to try and get out of this cell first, or do you want me to transform and then go to your cell?
Do whatever you're going for. I got a thing I'm working on.
Yeah, you can try his cell.
Okay. I would like to try his cell.
All right. Go ahead. You have expertise with thieves.
I
not
do.
expertise, proficiency. Thieves.
Yep.
Personally, this one.
So roll for it with disadvantage, like Andre, because you can't see shit.
I don't know how to make it specific with the thing, so I'm just gonna. What am I rolling for exactly?
Sleight of hand.
Yeah, just
Sleight
a
of
sleight
hand.
of hand.
You get to add proficiency bonus to it.
Okay. But with disadvantage. Okay.
Yes.
Just remind me to add the proficiency, please. With disadvantage? Okay. Damn, I got a nat 20 in the other one. Okay, but with disadvantage, that is... I have a +5 with the +3. No, just... Right?
It would just be your normal sleight of hand.
Okay, so +5.
Like, are you proficient in sleight of hand?
I'm proficient in sleight of hand.
Oh, then it's just a straight roll for you then.
It's just a straight roll?
Yeah.
Okay.
Since
I don't get double the proficiency on that? Alright.
Yes, that's
If you had expertise, yes, but you don't have expertise.
That's a 13 then.
That's close. But no, you don't manage to break out of it. You try and wriggle it, but a bit like Andre, you need both a tensioning and a picking tool. And right now you have one, but not the other.
I need a what and a what?
Tensioning and a picking tool.
Tensioning?
Yes, you need one of the tools to tension the lock. So with the second, you can push and pull the pins.
You ever play
that
Skyrim?
Are the actual lock.
Those two things. That's what I'm imagining.
I mean, they are, but it's a bit more. I mean, you're not. Yeah, it's close enough.
Like in a general sense, I'm just imagining the two things that people do, whatever, and I was like, they're doing something.
Yeah.
The 2 items that you guys have. Go ahead.
No, you.
I was gonna say the 2 items that you guys have. Can't you just use them together?
We
It's a
could,
great idea.
and like it would save me like a 4th level spell slot, but like stone shape.
Yeah, that's really cool. And I don't know that he has that.
No, you saw me using it.
Yeah.
Oh, I saw him use it?
This level,
Alright.
right?
Fuck, okay. Well, I need another tool. You still have yours, Andre? Mikhail? Can I say that I said Mikhail?
So stupid.
I instantly corrected it, though.
I agree. You're good. You're good.
No,
it's up to
Andre.
Andre.
Sorry, buddy. That's how it works.
It's how it be.
Who cares about this philosopher guy?
Yeah, honestly, you know what?
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
who's gonna believe him, right? Oh yeah, I saw this fugitive in this giant's cave in the mountains.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Like, okay, I did too, buddy. In those.
Do it? Okay.
You're troubled. You should take a moment to breathe in. There's no need to be
Mavis is just gonna look at him, even though she can't see him at this point. And I will like to wild shape yet again.
I could just mage hand it to you to save the use of stuff.
You can say that to me.
No, I just thought, like I didn't know if you were gonna do that for sure. So I was like, oh,
I would love not to have to do it and
Yeah,
waste my wild shape, and you just
Talk
have
to
to use
each
a
other.
cantrip.
Yeah, like, listen, I'm just in my own head right now. Listen, you have no idea how much fun I'm having doing prison.
Okay.
That's so cute. I didn't know you like deal break so much.
It's you have no idea.
Okay, so are you gonna take this then?
Yeah, and then he's
Okay.
gonna cast mage hand. Does the mage hand like glow at all?
No.
Okay.
I thought it can look however the user wants.
I mean, sure, but
like,
it
does
doesn't create light.
Yeah, I wouldn't say it creates light, but does it glow enough to like someone could just see the hand, like just the hand itself?
Yeah, you could see the hand itself, but you can't use it as like a light source.
Yeah, I wasn't planning it. I was just like, she can put it in the hand.
It's like those like stars that you stick on like the ceiling of a kid's room.
Yeah.
It's kind of like that. Like you can't see the star itself, but
Mhm.
other light, like you're not illuminating anything with that.
Mm-hmm.
He's gonna use mage hand to go over and try to take it.
Yeah, I'll place it in the hand.
All right, you do so.
Did you do it?
Yep.
All right, and he's gonna bring it back.
You see the hand.
I can see the hand, but I don't know if I can see the object.
Would it not obscure whatever is bright about the hand?
Yes, but it's not very bright. It's not something like, oh, there's a shadow being cast.
Yep. But if it's something that has color to it and there's something with no light on it whatsoever, you would be able to see
Listen,
that contrast.
He's just
You're
making
being
sure. He
difficult.
can't feel it, so he's just trying to confirm.
You're just being difficult. You got the item, Andre.
Dude, take it back.
No, this is Mavis being very fed up with all of this.
Like, I'm just trying to make sure. And he's just so mean about it. And he's gonna try to pick the lock again.
Sorry if I'm not in the best mood right now.
Well, that's fair. But no one has ever improved a situation by being rude. And he's gonna try to pick the lock really quickly now. He's like, oh boy, I
Okay.
probably shouldn't have said that.
Go ahead. You have a reduced DC for this, so go nuts.
Okay.
You still have disadvantage though.
Yeah. Way ahead of you.
Can
Okay.
you not cast Bardic on yourself?
Nope.
No.
10.
That's
Can he re-roll, please? I'll use my inspiration.
yeah. Go ahead.
Mm.
All right.
Roll once more, again with disadvantage.
Okay.
Wait.
12.
Wait, can I cast prestidigitation to do the whole sparks thing there herself?
I forgot
This is
you
fun of
have.
me.
You could to make light a little bit, yes.
I can't make like a little bit.
You can do that. Yeah. If you do that, Andre, you don't have the disadvantage for this one.
All right. Well, then if that was the case, well, I'll just still go with the first one I had, which was a 12, which was the worst one.
12?
Yep.
Without the disadvantage.
Well, like
No,
I
that
still
was-
rolled twice for like that new roll.
He rolled for disadvantage already.
And but the first one I
Ah.
rolled was the 12. The better one came after that.
Please.
Well, that's
Mercy. Mercy.
Can you just do one new roll?
I mean, You did add the element of Rayla having the lights, so I'll say okay. But I'm gonna be honest, I'm only saying okay because you already almost had it. Like the DC is 13, you're at 12.
Yeah, and I got a 13 earlier.
Yeah, but 13, that was when you
know.
had only one tool. The DC for that one was 15.
What's funny is I also got a 13 when that first thing happened, but then with disadvantage I made it a 10. And I thought that was really funny. Like, listen, I'm down with whatever, you know.
Yo, crazy.
So do you want me to roll one more time or what?
Yeah, go ahead and roll one more time. I
Sick.
swear to God.
I
It's
kind of hope.
13.
I kind of hope it doesn't.
I kind of hope. What if it's like a 9?
all right. Okay.
13.
Oh
Do
my
you know what
Yeah.
your proficiency bonus
Yeah,
for it
this
is?
is a 25.
Yeah, 25. You see, you're good at this shit.
Finally.
Apparently not.
Andre, yeah, you were having a bit of trouble actually picking the lock because you couldn't see it. Rayla lights it a little bit for you, and you realize you were completely to the side of the lock. You weren't even inside the mechanism at all. And now that Rayla has actually lit it up for you, you see, oh, okay. You move a bit to the side, you pick it cleanly, smoothly. It's a beautifully executed maneuver. And the door opens with a light. Cling.
Man, I'm good. Okay. And he's just gonna feel along the wall, kind of like knock against the cells, just be like, anyone in this one? Actually, no, he's heard the voices. I thought it would be really funny to have him go, because I'm not looking at the map right now since Andre can't see. I mean, on the recording you can see it, just for, the recording's sake, but I'm not looking at the tab with it on.
Mm-hmm.
So he's just feeling around to be like, hey, anyone in this cell, like from where he heard like the closest voice.
That would be Rayla right in front of you.
All right, he's gonna feel around for the luck and then try to pick this one.
All right.
Rayla, do you want to do the sparks thing again?
Yeah. I can do that. And then she'll cast prestidigitation again.
Press the dig.
That's the one. President Larry David.
Larry.
Go ahead and roll once more, Andre.
All right. Ooh, 15.
15 does do it. Good job.
Yay.
Rayla, your door opens smoothly.
Oh, thank God.
Nice.
Got it.
Oh.
All right. He's gonna try to feel around for where he heard me.
Over here.
Oh, there we go. He's gonna go and then try to pick that lock too.
Yep.
All right. You go on over to the voice of Mavis. I assume Rayla follows.
Yeah, he's like, I need a bit more light over here too.
Yep, I got you.
All right. With Rayla as your portable flashlight gal.
Hell yeah.
It's like a strobe light that turns on like occasionally.
Or it's like when your dad is like a car problem and you
You
just there with the flashlight. I'm helping too, Dad.
I'm here. I'm contributing.
Okay.
Andre, go ahead and roll for it.
Ooh, 13.
Oh my god.
So
Barely does it.
yeah, they've been really low, but he's like, yeah.
This is
Like at first he's having a bit of
terrifying.
trouble, and then he's like, oh no, I got it.
well, you fucking dare.
I
For, As you go to open Mavis's cell, and Synax too, as a matter of fact, you can sense a bit of hostility maybe inside, a little bit of anger. Not sure where it's coming from, but there's a bit of a chill that runs down your back and distracts you from your picking. You do manage to pick through it, but you almost dropped one of the security pins, which would have been an issue. And the door slides open with a light. Cling.
Got it, and he's gonna back up.
Thanks. There's a door at the end, or that you either have to like kick it open or slide it open.
Yeah, which end? I'm kind of just in a hallway.
Which end is it?
It's it was right to the right of your cell, Mavis.
Okay.
So it's just a bit past where Rayla is.
Okay, so if it was the right of my original cell, I'm assuming.
Yep.
Yeah, so
Reveal it
bit
from
to the
there.
left.
Yep.
It's at the left. It's my left end. To me, the direction I'm facing, it is to the left. At the end. Past where Rayla's was.
Got it.
Evelyn.
We,
So
we just need to stop referring to each other by names. We just need to stop. We just need to refer to each other as like descriptors.
Is me correcting it immediately after, like reminding you, Rama, or are you just very on top of it?
No, I am on top of it. You guys have a secret identity. I'm on top of it.
Okay, no more names. No one's saying each other's names.
Yeah, we just can't say any names.
So I understand that you people are going around with a secret identity. I don't really want any part of that. Clearly, you have your own reasons, and I have no intention of getting meddled up with them. Just if you could leave the door unlocked for the moment, and just let me know if you do manage to get out. Maybe come and get me. I'm not entirely opposed to leaving here, but if you don't, just I'll stay here and wait. That way, the giant and his butler won't be mad.
Oh, so there is a giant.
Oh yes, absolutely. Yes, definitely.
Okay, at least there's that.
Are you sure you don't want to come with us now?
I think I'm fine. You're not the first who have tried to escape here. I think you'll meet the ones that tried to escape. I'm no warrior or adventurer. For the moment, the safest place for me is the bars. But like I said, if you do manage to get entirely out, give me a word.
There? Well, we would have to come all the way back in here to do that. We'll figure it out.
He kind of just stares in your general direction.
Okay. He's just gonna start walking. Oh, he's gonna. Should we give the pen? We need to give the pen back, right?
Yeah, they had the.
Yeah. He's just gonna like awkwardly feel around. Here's your pen.
Oh, thank you. Actually, do you think you could take this in the event you do manage to get out? If you could give them to a man called Lucilius. I was planning to send them to him by mail, but I've made a bit more progress since I've been stuck here. He's a nobleman in Bethinde. I don't know if you've heard of him.
What's the name?
Lucilius.
Lucilius. Okay.
Put it in chat.
Has
Who else
heard
are
of this
one?
individual?
Okay, I spelled that one correctly.
Nice.
Yeah, so did I.
Does Andre know of this person named Lucilius?
History.
Is it a disadvantage because I'm in the dark? Literally?
You are in the darkness of history. You know nothing.
I got a natural 20 for a 22.
Nice.
You actually know the man personally. You've met him at one point. He came to visit Yeva, and you were acting in your official position then. He's a not exactly very distinguished, but well respected general of the Bethinde army. He's seen a few good battles. However, the point that's attracted most attention out of him is that he's relatively young by the standards. So he's seen as quite promising.
I see. We'll be sure to.
Okay, great. He hands you a swath of paper. There's a couple dozen pages. It's not too much.
I'll take it.
Okay. Well, good luck with your jailbreak.
Yeah, hopefully it doesn't go badly.
If it does, can you try and keep the papers intact? I'm sure the butler will return them to me. I'll give them to the next people.
Yeah.
Great. Thanks.
He's just gonna awkwardly back up out of the cell.
Alright. You do so. What do you do?
Go towards the end of the hall.
Yeah, he's just kind of he's like, if Mavis could see, he's trying to look in her direction to just be like, well, you saw it.
Yeah, oh. Feel for it, I guess.
Alright. You squeeze kind of past Rayla and Andre and make your way to the door in question.
Hmm.
And you're there.
Alright, so if you hear my voice, it's like right in front of me. If you want to reach out to it. Is there like a grippy thing to slide it open with, or is it
Right now, you don't see anything.
That's what I'm feeling.
Okay, if you're feeling. You do feel that there appears to be some notch along the door.
Yeah, okay, there's something like right here. You can't okay, that's not helpful. Where on the door do I feel this?
It's pretty much where you'd expect a handle to be. It's about 3 feet high, so it's a little bit over your waist. And the size of it is about maybe 5 inch per 2 inch, along with about an inch of depth.
Okay. And I'm going to say this to them. I'm gonna try and like open.
You're
Does
not.
it open?
As you pull on it to the side, it does in fact move. What you also hear is a loud clang, clang, clang,
Wow.
as a bell rings
Oh,
to the door.
My bad.
I mean,
that's,
I mean,
that's
this
Yeah.
was the only way out, I'm pretty sure,
I mean,
but
we really couldn't have seen this coming. Well, I guess.
is there light now?
There is sunlight. At the end of the hallway, you can see a bright red light. From where you are, you can tell that it's not too far. It's at about maybe 70, 80 feet from where you're at. It seems to be in a straight line.
Well, I think
Okay.
it's pretty obvious that they know we're here. So, unless we want to try to do a good old restart,
Allie then?
I guess let's just go.
All right.
So we're just gonna dash.
yeah.
No, I'm joking. I don't know. How do you guys want to do this?
We can just go out the door.
Yeah, honestly,
Yeah.
we just gotta go. Like, there's no point in stealthing really until we get like
Yeah.
away from here.
Let's just pray there's no traps in this hallway that is 80 feet long, apparently.
Well, to be fair, the hallway itself isn't 80 feet long. It appears to open into another room. That room, however, doesn't look like it has a door. So you go for the shiny light?
What are the chances there's gonna be no traps here?
We can walk slowly.
Yeah, unsure.
Wait, I mean- Do we have the time to be slow?
Yeah, I assume looking for traps would take a decent amount of time.
Yes, especially without any sort of light.
And they know we're left this door at least.
Yeah, I'm pretty quick. I'll just go. Why not? And he's gonna go forward.
We could follow, and I'll just run after.
Okay.
If they both go, Rayla will follow as well.
Okay. You do that. Andre being first. You dash for the red light. You make it to the room, foot after another. You're running pretty quickly, but not so much that you make any noise. And you do reach it. There doesn't appear to be any trap, any swinging of anything. And as you get closer and closer to the light, you realize that it is in fact a button. It's about about 1 foot in diameter. It's pretty big. It's stuck directly against a wall, and on the button itself are written the words "Do not press."
It's gonna look back at the other two. I mean,
Is this like one of those things that if we wait a second, we're gonna pass whatever this is? And then
well, I don't know, cause do they not want us to press it? Cause then I think we should, right?
you're
Um,
I don't have any experience with this. I usually don't get into this much trouble.
This is a bit more on the weirder side. I've never seen a giant red button.
Yeah, I wonder, is there anything else in this room?
Can you see it?
How much is there? Just light? It's not like actually lightning anything. It's just a bright
It's
button.
not lighting much. What it is lighting is a bit of the floor around it. The rest is just kind of a light you can see in the darkness. The floor itself doesn't appear to be too weird. It's just floor.
I mean, you didn't see any other way out, right?
Can I
no.
see at all? Is there like any light bouncing off the ceiling so I can at least see some of the ceiling?
Yeah, you can see a little bit of the ceiling. It's the ceiling appears to be modeled the same as the floor. It has the same pattern, and it looks like it's in the exact same positions too. Clearly, whoever did this was intent on the pattern.
Yeah, I mean, there's no like obvious spikes or anything above us, so we're kind of gonna be going in blind. What else can we do?
Yeah, Andre's gonna press it. Unless someone else wants to press it.
Alright. So, I assume, well, not I assume, Andre, Rayla, and Mavis have all gone to the room, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. And, you hear, you hear a sliding of stone on stone.
Of course.
Well, not far, but in the distance. It seems to be behind you from where you came from. Do you do anything?
Wait, what was the sound? Was it a sound?
Yes, it was a sound of stone sliding on stone.
Yeah, behind us, I'm just gonna cast Prestidigitation just to get a little look.
Yeah, you can see that a door has appeared for the room. It's gone down from the top of the ceiling and is now blocking exit. The sound of the sliding gets a bit closer as with your Prestidigitation slide, you can see that the floor has now begun to slide. In an event that you are familiar with.
Perfect.
Can we see anything that's like opening up in the floor? Like,
Yeah, it's the same pit you were in just a little while ago.
Wait, does any of us have like a grab? They took our shit.
Yeah.
Okay. Door. Can we stop?
So
I-
the floor is sliding, but is the door open?
No, the door is shutting down. It's not completely shut. It's about halfway through.
This is the door to go back into the previous room?
Yes, and into the hallway.
We running?
Oh, yeah, are we gonna try and slide under real quick?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Andre's gonna go for it.
Alright, let's go!
Let's go.
Alright. You're
Wait.
all running one after the other. All of you make an acrobatics check, please. The DC for this will also be 13.
Oh boy.
Lord, please.
Oh, I got a natural
Please.
one.
Oh no!
No. I got a 27. Oh guys.
Okay. So, Andre, do you want to describe that natural one?
He basically jumps and just shoots it, and like Looney Tunes just splats against the wall.
Oh, you splat against the wall, taking let's say 1d4 damage. That's a whopping 4 damage. Your nose is significantly flatter, and you fall.
Oh, no.
You fall downwards from the slit opened by the door, by the sliding floor. Sorry.
How much bludgeoning again?
4 bludgeoning plus the 2d6 we're about to take.
Okay. Also, we
And
didn't get a long rest, right, from this whatever knockout thing.
You did not.
Good
You
to know.
take 2 points of damage only from the falling 20 feet.
6 or sick.
Yeah. Well, 6 and 6.
Yeah, I don't. I heard D6 and I was trying to say sick, and it just combined.
As for you, Mavis, as Andre, wildly called Coyote, just flats against the wall, you're a bit disheartened and you second guess yourself. You lose your momentum and your jump just doesn't quite make it completely to the door. And you take 5 points of bludgeoning damage as you fall the fight. Rayla, you yourself, did you get a natural 20 again for this?
Yep.
Describe it.
Rayla is not paying attention to what her comrades are doing. She's just running straight for the door, and as soon as she feels like she's close enough, she's just gonna glide, I guess, in a Apex Legends type style.
Yeah.
You just
The
floor
combat
gliding.
slide.
Hell yeah. You just slide, you kick up a little bit of a dust cloud behind you, and it sounds fantastic. You make it to the other end of the door and back to the hallway. And you're alone. The door shuts behind you. What the hell do you guys do?
Hold
I
on.
mean, we still
I
can't
got-
see, right?
You can't see shit. What you can smell, however, is the faint remnants of the gas that was there before.
So, do you want to pass out, or should we try and fight this?
I think we gotta try something. If you have anything, go for it.
I'm saying, do you want to pass out, or do you want to try and fight?
Like what, the gas or like?
Yeah.
I mean, I was still able to. Since we saved.
Yes or no?
Wait, hold on.
Oh my
I'm trying
God.
to
You
figure-
have a few seconds. Yes or no?
Yes, fine.
I'm gonna cast protection from poison.
All right, that's good. Oh, you gotta be running low on those spell slots. How many do you have left?
Don't ask, please.
So that was the last one, huh?
That was my last second level one.
Yeah. Now you have.
I have everything else.
Yeah, you are pretty fair on the rest.
Okay.
If you can get us. Actually, wait. Has the floor? Oh, wait, no, the floor is opening.
The floor is still definitely opening. It's taking a bit of time. It's not.
Is the door fully shut?
Yes, by this point.
Okay. Okay.
If you get me up there, I can open the door. Because it's a stone door, right?
Yes. I'd also remind you already used Stone Shape once today.
Did I use it? Like, because we
Did
did the whole
you,
thing with Mavis's lockpick.
Remember the whole cage thing you made for the claw?
Oh yeah, that was today. Crap. Well, unless it's been a new dawn, but I have no idea how long we've been asleep.
You didn't get a long rest, so.
It's not per
Okay.
long rest. It's every new. Hold on. It was. Yeah, it recharges at noon. Wait. Once per day.
It makes sense that it would be noon.
Yeah, recharging at noon.
Noon? You would have been traveling at pretty much that time, actually. Yeah, I was like, it could be recharged.
Thank you.
For like, let's just say for like theater's sake, it's just at the moment he's like, wait, I got it.
Okay. So like lift you up how much?
If you can get me to the door, I can get it open.
How far up is the door?
20 feet high.
I'm gonna look at him.
I don't know, you could shapeshift
Jump
or
on her?
whatever.
Oh, we could.
I have wild shape. I don't know if I can. How? There's no restriction on size for that, right? For wild shape.
No, there is not.
All right, let's see what's the biggest creature you can find. How? All right. What size do I need to be for this?
You'll need to be not large, but huge, I think.
Okay.
Because huge would be 15 feet tall, and you can just kind of lift Andre with 5 feet of it. Like your
Okay.
arm.
So there's like the one weird thing, and then there's something called an onyx that shows up. I can't read it though. It's a digital content pack.
Give me a sec.
The other one is something I cannot pronounce, but it's from
Yeah, if you
Waterdeep.
can't pronounce it, it's the name of something.
Algaras.
Yeah, that thing.
Yeah.
That
But there's
is-
onyx. It looks like a can.
Or what's the max CR you can get to?
CR? Half.
Half.
Right? It's still half, right?
Yeah. The thing is,
I
yeah,
have to know it.
both
Technically.
of those things are like individual, like special
Yeah.
monsters. They're not like a
Yeah.
giant elk. They're you know how they make like named characters into monster stat sheets?
Yeah.
They're kind of that. There's some characters.
Wait. What if I can get something that's large enough that can climb?
Yeah, if it's large and it can climb, Andre could ride it.
Yeah, hold on. Fuck, where would I... No, not fences. Movement type. Climb. Filter. I have to be at least large? I have to be large?
Yeah, large and it can climb.
Alright, giant lizard.
Yo.
No, I didn't expect that to go so swimmingly. Yeah, send me the sheet.
Yep.
What the hell does a giant lizard look like?
Large beast. It's a giant lizard and it has dark vision.
Yeah.
Let's go.
Oh yeah, it's just like a really big freaking. What is it
a
called?
large lizard.
Yeah, it's like a little. I would imagine it like a Komodo dragon. Cause that's cooler, or it could just be like a gecko that's really big.
Komodo dragon just stings the claws into stone and climbs.
Alright. Oh, I forgot to
Like
use
or it's like just a really big gecko.
Yeah, a really big gecko.
an albino gecko.
Oh boy.
Alright. You're gonna have to ride.
You know, Andre, he's not gonna complain. It's something.
You guys do the best combos. Anyway, continue.
Alright.
Okay.
I will transform into a giant lizard.
You do so. What does it look like?
What do you mean what it looks like? It's like Mavis glows and then it shifts into a giant fucking lizard.
No, but I mean, what does the lizard look like?
Yeah.
Gaily, I don't fucking know what a lizard.
Does it look like a Komodo dragon or a gecko? Tell me.
Okay,
It's one.
okay. What does a Komodo dragon look like?
Awesome is what they look like.
It looks like a dinosaur.
Alright, then yeah, I'll be a Komodo dragon.
Alright. So you turn into a Komodo dragon.
Yeah,
And-
sure.
Andre climbs on your back and you climb up. Is that it?
Yep.
Alright, you do so. During that What's Rayla doing on the other side of the door?
Other than panicking,
Okay. Well, you're in the middle of panicking. A voice goes upwards and resounds in your head. Rayla, don't forget, I'm always with you. If you need, I can blow up that door.
you can do that?
Yes. Aim your bow, and I'll fire.
I don't like the sister anymore.
Rayla is gonna back up from the door a little bit, and then with a deep breath, she'll bring up her bow.
Alright. Well, for the record, what she's suggesting here is using Eldritch Blast.
That's what she suggested?
Yes.
Would that break open a stone door?
It would do some damage.
Hmm. I don't. Wait, was she? I don't know. Sure, she'll do that. Whatever.
Alright, roll damage.
Roll damage?
I mean, you're not gonna miss.
I don't know. Nine.
9 total. At your level, you have 2 bolts as well. So you can roll 2d10.
9 plus 5 is 14.
Alright. So you deal 14 points of damage as you hold your bow tied to your chest and fire. As though you have an arrow, but you clearly do not. A burst of magic spreads forth and it hits the door. The door does indeed take some damage, and it's shaky. It's clearly not broken by any means, but you see small bits and pieces falling from the sides and corners. A good advance. Mavis and Andre, on your end, you just, as you do climb up, you see the door start to shake, and for you as well, bits and pieces start to fall off, as the door itself is becoming less and less secure.
Wait, so I can see that it's like breaking?
Yep.
Can I just punch it?
I
Can I melee attack it?
She's a giant lizard.
Yeah, you can do that. Your thing is a bite, but sure, you can bite stone.
Yeah, I'll just it's
Yeah,
crunchy.
Go on,
Mhm.
roll damage.
Alright, what is it?
Giant
Plus
rock.
4. I have a +4 to hit, so I'll just roll and add. Fuck. Well, plus the 4, so that's an 8.
No, you don't have to.
Oh, I don't have to roll. I just roll damage. Was it
Yeah,
1d8
roll
plus
damage.
2?
Yep.
Alright, fuck it. I'm just gonna use my actual dice for this.
Ooh, real nice.
Hell
Yeah.
yeah, the clickety clackety.
Yeah.
It's so much better.
Okay, so that's a 5 plus the 2, so 7 piercing damage.
You're sitting. As Rayla attacks the door, you two do as well, and you push it back. More bits crumple, and you can see through a few holes. You, Mavis, can see Rayla. For you, Rayla, you can't see inside the room. Looks like something's blocking the light.
Wait, sorry. What did I see? I see the door shake.
Yep. You saw the door shake and more bits fall, and a hole open. But you can't see anything inside the room. Something's blocking the light.
Upon seeing that, I feel like she might just wait a second though.
Okay. What do Mavis and Andre do then?
I have like no strength and I don't have a weapon, so I can't do much. And if I could avoid using my stone shape, that would be awesome.
Okay, you want to avoid using it. I thought we could all do something.
I'll
I can't
crunch it again
I
if
can't
you want.
do much.
I thought we were all gonna contribute to the team. Okay, it's fine.
Like,
Oh
if
no,
I
I'm the
use-
only one that uses all my abilities
Like,
first.
listen, stone shape could have gotten rid of the door completely, but if we have a way to not do that, like, then yeah, I
Yeah.
can make weapons out of stone shape. Something we need.
Alright,
That's good.
I'll bite at
We
it
should do
again.
That'd be cool.
Alright, so you bite at it again? Okay.
Yeah,
Roll damage once more.
yeah, that's 3 points of damage.
That one doesn't do nearly as much damage. You open a few more small holes, but they're way too small for anybody to go through.
Can I stick my snout through them?
Your snout? No. You could stick your tongue through. But not. Not the
Do
snout.
I see that?
There's no light, so not really, no.
Damn it! I appreciate Mavis being goofy.
It's great.
Holy the gods, no.
As like the door is breaking down or somewhat, I'm just gonna be like I don't know, like, hi, what are you guys doing? As close to the door as possible. I'm just gonna like shout like hello.
Is there a response?
Trying to break it, I think. I don't know. She's just like looking at the giant lizard.
Wait, you say that?
Yes.
I can keep breaking it down from my side, you break it down from your side, we meet in the middle?
I can't do much, but yeah.
By the way, just for whatever is gonna happen later, I'd like to be at like the bottom corner of the door, positioning wise.
Okay, yeah, I see what you're getting at.
I don't understand.
Just in case.
I don't understand.
Also, am I at the ceiling or is there more? Like, can I look up? Is there like stuff above us?
There is indeed stuff above you. It's a couple feet upwards. It's nothing too drastic, but yeah, you're not quite at the top yet.
Is there like an additional door, like at a higher level, or is there anything indicating that?
Nope. In fact, now that you look at it, the shape of this room seems a little bit familiar.
Oh, we have to take the path that we originally took back. Huh? That's very interesting. Wow.
Buttons and mechanics and elevators, bullshit.
Yeah, it's the Dream SMP. And you're sorry.
It's so funny.
So
I laughed at the Dream SMP. This is a low point in my life.
By the way, that means that's canon, and we can make the argument that this prison was based off of a prison from the Dream SMP because Mavis had already made the entirety of the Dream SMP a canon story.
Mavis's wisdom by 3 points.
I heard increase.
No, decrease.
No, I'm pretty sure you said increase. Which, yeah, I get it. It's very big brained.
It is pretty big brain. Yeah, if we're not doing anything, Rayla is gonna step back, pull up her bow, and like as she's casting Eldritch Blast, you can see like her like slowly bring back the arrow string. As she's doing that, it's like a bunch of red and orange like energy starts to like appear.
Oh, that looks cool.
Yeah, maybe it's his eyes, though you can't see, kind of narrow at that.
Yeah.
And Rayla will fire.
All right, roll damage.
Do I do the twice thing again?
Yep. Now, there's this saying where I'm from. When in doubt, Eldritch Blast. I feel like it applies well to the situation.
Mm-hmm.
A 5.
5 total?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. You deal some damage to the door, but it's not enough quite to push it down. By this point, you've brought it about halfway through. You've definitely dealt some important damage to it. And, yeah, it's taken some good damage. You can see through holes that lead the other way. Just not big enough for anything of good size to go through. Right now, a rat would probably go through, though.
So I'm not a rat.
You could punch it again.
You know what? Fine. I think it would take too much to break the thing down.
No, I'm biting this again.
Okay.
All right.
Bite it!
Go crazy. Go stupid.
5 again!
Bite
Yeah.
it again!
You deal some more damage.
Yeah.
If you want, we can
Can we fast forward?
Yeah, we can fast forward a little bit. for a few seconds, the Mavis and Rayla take turns hitting the door with great strength from Mavis and with powerful magic from Rayla. And after a few dozen seconds, the door is disintegrated. It falls to the ground in small pebbles and dust.
And I'm going to climb into the hallway.
Yes. Rayla, you see this with Andre at her back.
Okay. Okay.
Oh my god.
We gotta go. We gotta move. I don't know.
What do I see in the hallway?
There's not much in the hallway itself. There's a door leading back to your own cell, and there's an opening to your left currently. It seems to go into another hallway.
I am going to whack at them with my tail and motion towards the opening.
I guess Andre will go.
Alright. You
Okay, is this familiar enough for me to realize exactly where we are?
No.
Damn. Okay.
Also, you yourself, as a giant, as a large Komodo, cannot exit that room. The hallway, it's 5 feet.
Oh. 5 feet?
Yep, and width. You can see it on roll 20.
Oh. I don't.
Also, now that you have dark vision, I can just.
Yeah.
Boop.
Yeah, I am too big. Too girthy. Alright.
Okay.
You used that word yourself earlier.
I know, but like, I didn't say I am too girthy.
What are you talking? No, I'm not gonna continue with this. Alright. I have to drop it, so to escape. Stop it. So yeah, I'll drop the wild shape again and be
Stop
blind. Ugh. So yeah, I'll drop it. And
Alright, get small Mavis again.
yep, teeny tiny Mavis. Alright. I think that's the last time I can do that for a while.
Okay. Interesting.
What?
I don't know. I just really did not think. Like, who does that?
You saw me, you rode on me as I turned into an eagle.
No, not that. The button.
Oh, the button? Oh,
Oh,
don't
that.
touch.
But this door opened, or this pathway is open.
Or it could have been, this is the first time we saw it, because one of us could see for a while. Let's go hallway and feel our way through it. Or really, you can keep using whatever it is, making sparks and shit. Can your sister glow? Can she, like, glow as, like, a figure and, like, walk ahead of us?
I'm just gonna, like, Rayla's gonna pick up her bow and just, like, look at it. Maya, can you do that?
Oh, I have something I could do, but it would be really, really bad if we don't get out of here like as soon, like right after it's done.
Please don't explode.
No, I won't.
You
I won't
explode.
explode, but like it's gonna. And I think Ramen knows what I'm talking about. It's gonna be really, really dangerous if we don't get out of here within an hour.
Is it shard related?
Yeah.
Okay.
How about we keep on the back
Actually,
road?
wait.
Yeah.
Actually, wait. Oh no, I was thinking of something else. Never mind. I'm so stupid. I thought it was related to like the thing that gives me that 1 debuff. I'm so stupid. He's gonna. I can't even. Andre can't even play this off. He's just gonna take this shot out and he's gonna make it emit light.
Are you serious?
I forgot.
You can do
Listen. I thought it was. Listen, it could do a lot of things. Okay, it could do a lot.
I was hoping really at this point you were just gonna stick through it like fuck it, I'm not using it at all.
No, I thought I had to do that second part, you know, like that part that gives me like the AC and stuff to get the light. It's been a while since I've read the description. My bad.
We make mistakes. It's okay. We can yell at you about it after.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
For the record,
man, I forgot. I mean,
That is
hey, it's
so
bad for
funny.
stealth. Just saying, it's bad for stealth. So there's kind of a
We
reason.
can't see anything. Who cares?
Yeah, but they can't see us potentially. But now
Is
they
that
will.
true?
I don't
I
know.
doubt it.
I-
Why would they have this
If
entire
giants
area
have dark
dark they
vision,
couldn't
I'm done.
see?
I am done if giants even have dark vision. That's,
What if he
it
doesn't
just-
need to see? What if he could just like sense it through rock or some shit?
I
Or
would-
what if
yeah,
the giant's just like blind, you know, and he doesn't care.
He could have like tremor sense or something. I have no
All right,
idea.
go in the front. Go.
Yep, I'm just gonna go.
Yeah. For the record, like as you pull out your bow, Rayla, to ask Mira if she can do it, like you are immediately almost blinded as very
Oh my
powerful
God.
light emits from Andre. It's really strong. It's almost like looking directly at the sun.
Oh, it's this bullshit.
Wow. Okay.
This is what I saw earlier, except worse.
No, it's not worse at
It's
all.
not worse. It's the
It's
exact
not even-
same.
No, it's not the exact same. This is very tame compared to what you saw. What you saw would make most people
Yeah.
perpetually blind.
Oh, I'm sorry. I meant like it's what I saw. But, okay, I've used that wrongly. I meant what I saw was worse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, with the light, Andre, you, well, and the rest of the party, you see clearly ahead of you. At the end of the hallway, there's a door. The door itself is familiar to you. It's the same as when you open to exit the cells. There's the same notch.
Okay, so that opens. I don't know how to get it to open silently. There might be another alarm. But maybe they could tell that the button went off, so they're like gonna just assume that we you know.
You can just try it anyway. I'm sure they know we're trying to get out at this point.
Is this good? Yeah, just I guess we just gotta keep going.
Yep.
Alright. You open the door and you reveal a wide room. Inside, there doesn't appear to be any immediate danger, but you do notice as you step forth and into the room that there is a rather large amount of spikes. It's a wide pit, about 20 feet in length, 10 feet deep. There's a good few splotches of dried blood inside, a few strands of cloth, and a bit more notably, what looks almost like a javelin, not as a weapon, but almost like the sport javelins. It's a long stick of wood that's about 15 to 20 feet long, you could say.
Are we supposed to pole vault across?
The stick itself is inside, like, it's fallen into the spike.
Oh, okay. So someone tried to pole vault across. Not.
Andre's gonna try to feel like above, like are the spikes like up to the floor or is it like lower, right?
No, they are lower. They're about 10 feet down.
All right, Andre's gonna try to just feel around like above the air to be like maybe there's a platform that's obscured. Because if it's like, yeah, the elemental can float, right? But why wouldn't you make the entire thing spikes if, you know, if that's the case?
Because it might massage the giant's foot.
But the giant can't
Oh, like
fit
one
in
of
this
those
room,
things?
can it?
No.
So there's no reason to like
Okay.
worry about
Is there like a lining on the side, like, or is it just spikes?
The lining is the wall itself. There's no like.
Okay. There's no
you know
like
when you go
small
down-
bit. Yeah.
We're talking about the same thing. No, there's none of that.
Okay. Yeah, I was thinking of like how in pools, like at the very edge, there's like the like part, and then then you have like the dip down into like the deeper parts. Okay, so I can't like hold on to the wall and hope we don't fall in.
As per you, Andre, you move around with your hand, trying to feel stuff to see if there's. You said like an invisible platform, something like that.
Yeah, it's, or something obscured, any illusion. He has no idea.
You do feel around. You don't touch anything directly, but as you're going to pull back your hand, you do feel like you're scraping against something. About in this style here. Like there's something there, but there's definitely nothing the first 4 tiles that's right in front of you. But you do feel contact over there.
Dang it, he doesn't have any objects.
Pebble sound.
I can just use. Yeah, he's just gonna try to mage hand and then just like move, like just try to like move it down to see if it stops at all.
Move it down. Move the mage hand down?
Like move the mage hand like downwards to try to like see if it'll like land on a platform at all.
It does not. It touches the spikes.
Oh, sorry. I meant to say like where he felt the thing.
Ah, I see. There you do indeed feel something. It does not go down.
Okay, that's actually kind of cool. And he jumps and he tries to jump to this one.
All right. Yeah, you can probably jump 5 feet. Yeah, you do. You jump over there. You do it, and without explaining anything to Rayla or Mavis, who both see you just jumping to your death, you magically land, floating, flying. There.
Andre, can you tell us when you do things?
Sorry, we're kind of working on like a thing here.
Like, what if it was timed?
What if it was what?
Timed.
I don't know. I guess I'm gonna find out, and he's gonna keep trying to feel around for more invisible tiles. We're just playing Fall Guys at this point now.
Yeah.
You kind of are. It's Minecraft Spleef.
I love Spleef.
I know you do. You feel around for more tiles. The range of mage hand I think is 30 feet, so you should be quite covered. Yeah. You feel around and you can see that there's 2 more points of contact. One of them is here, and the other one is here.
Okay. Well, we
That's
don't
a bit
have...
more of a jump.
Huh. Yeah, I don't have a running start. Actually, let me just double check the jumping rules.
Yeah, it's 10 feet.
Well, some of it
10
depends if
feet.
you have like a certain amount of movement to run up.
Yeah.
Long jump. Okay, long jump. When you make you can move. Okay, only half the distance. Okay, if you move at least 10 feet immediately up to your strength score. So I can jump half. Are we rounding up or down? Because mine half is 4.5 feet.
Let's say you round up.
Okay, if that's the case, then I think I can just barely jump to the
With
tile.
5
that's
feet, though,
right
you
here.
will not make it.
Or was it right here?
It was right
Yeah.
here.
Yeah, that's not 5 feet, though.
Ah, crap! I thought I forgot what
No,
it was.
it's more.
Yeah, it's up here, right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
there. These
And then
ones.
it's
Why am I
this
green? I
one.
want to be orange.
Then change your color.
There you go. I'm orange now. Look at me. I'm an orange.
I'm purple. Alright. What can we do? Man, it sucks I can't just use gaseous form.
As you're pondering this, you hear a loud, not screech, but slide of stone on stone once more. And out from the door ahead of you, the butler shows up. Oh, hello. I've seen you've made good progress already.
What do you mean good don't tell me you planned this.
Oh, no. Please, sir, do not be offended. Most of the people who escape their cells get stopped by the shiny red button. I'm quite pleasantly surprised to see that you're above them. I'll let you resume to your thinking. I wouldn't want to distract you.
Is this a test?
A test? Oh, no, please. These are by all means meant to be measures preventing an escape.
I believe you violated the rules of hospitality by putting us in this danger when we have not anything to provoke it.
That may be correct. You'll have to forgive me for this. I'm acting according to the wishes of my master, and my master's wishes only.
Okay, great. He's gonna try to use Mage Hand. Can he try to go grab the stick? Like, is the stick broken or?
The stick is not broken, and yes, you can grab it.
Yeah, because it's like I may not need to be able to pole vault, but I can do a very actually it's not even pole vaulting, a very simpler version of just giving me a bit more reach to jump.
Yeah, you can do that.
He's gonna use Mage Hand to grab it so that he can actually get to that other invisible tile.
Yeah, you can totally do that.
Sick.
You use the pole vault to give you a bit of the extra reach you need, and you're just jumping. It's by no means hard. You just need a little bit of extra distance, which the pole vault handily provides.
Okay. Let me
Is
just.
the elemental still here?
Yes. Oh, very impressive. I should have thought to remove that. I didn't think anyone would actually try to use that again.
Okay. So he's gonna get to wait, okay. If I remember right, it was here. He's gonna feel around.
No, it's here.
Here.
He doesn't know. He doesn't know.
Yeah, I was like, I was still gonna have Andre check, not to be like, it's this one, then jumps.
Just died.
Yeah, he was gonna double check, and then it's like, okay, and then he's gonna go to this one.
Right. Just as with the previous jump with the pole vault, you do it with ease, and you just need to walk over to the other side of the room.
Okay.
Quite simple.
He gets here.
Very well done, sir.
Yeah, and then he's gonna use Mage Hand to move the stick back over.
Oh, we have to do that.
Or should I go first?
You can go first if you feel confident.
Alright, what was your... It's dex or strength?
Oh,
Calculation?
it's strength.
I have 8.
You need that's 4. With the pole vault, you can do the 5-foot jump. You will have to roll acrobatics though for the more than 5 feet ones.
Wait, I thought Andre's was 8.
No, mine's 9.
Yeah, he had 4.5 and we rolled up.
Wait. Oh, yeah, okay.
The disadvantages of dumping strength.
Can I have the stick, please?
Andre did pass it back to you.
Okay, I will use the stick to get to here.
Yeah, you use the stick and you get there.
I'm gonna look at the elemental, look at the spikes. If I fall onto it, is it instant death?
No, I don't believe so. Most people wriggle around for a few hours.
Great. I have not been rolling well.
I'm so scared. I have no idea.
Use this to that. So, what I'm going to do is
Is
you know what I'm thinking of.
you're gonna go ahead.
Oh my god, are you
Look at the
gonna?
elemental again? Look down at the spikes. Like my shoulders kind of slump, and then you see Mavis kind of close her eyes, and like her like where veins would be, you see like black, like what you would imagine to be rot. And I'm gonna use my symbiotic entity.
Yes.
All right.
Was that what you're expecting, right?
I mean, I like me a good worm.
Yeah, I get it. Do it. His problem, not mine. I'm so fucking done with this.
As you use the symbiotic entity, you feel yourself once more donning the mantle of death. And you're not alone in it, as quite a few worms come out, following along your arms, along your fingers, along your skin. Some of them fall down, splicing and splitting or just simply being impaled by the spikes. Others simply land between them and stay there.
I'm hoping you can clean this up, sir. And
I'm not entirely certain. What have you done?
what you forced me to do, and I'm gonna try and go over here with a pole.
Okay, roll acrobatics.
I
DC for this one will be 12.
got
You got 12?
I got 12 exactly.
You got 12 exactly. You make it there. You're a little bit shaky, a bit doubtful of yourself. So you're lacking in the push to get there. You just barely managed to get it. Stick.
Pick my legs
Well-
up a little bit. Wait, can I just go across this one?
Yeah, you can. I was wondering if one of you would say.
Yeah, I'm like, wait, why don't I just go walk one by one by one?
Yeah.
God fucking damn it, I wasted this.
I was wondering so much. Because I saw Andre earlier when he did the big jump. I was like, he could just go straight across.
Well, wait, no, we couldn't, yeah, this one we can go straight across. It was this one that we couldn't. Okay. Do it now. I'm still okay with using my symbiotics.
Listen, we could, but I wanted to avoid making any athletics check whatsoever.
I already had to. I'm over here. You pass this to Rayla.
Well, if he's not going to do it, Rayla is going to cast Mage Hand.
And she takes it herself.
Am I the only one without rage?
Listen,
Yeah.
Mavis had it in her hand, and Andre didn't want to take it.
Yeah.
But now he knows that Rayla can cast Mage Hand.
Yep. And for the record, Andre,
What is he even
maybe-
useful for at this point?
You're smart and you have a good brain.
Smart? He has like an intelligence of 14.
That's okay. You are smart, double.
Not even, it's 13.
Yeah. Yeah, but you're smart double. That's
Okay,
the thing.
alright.
God knows we can use people with some big brains.
You have charisma.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you're a charismatic guy.
Yeah,
You
like
talked
talking
about
our way out has worked so much.
Yeah. You go talk to all the people that see you as the most wanted fugitive in a long time. I'm sure they'll love that.
You can become a cult leader.
That's cool though. Yeah, become a cult leader. That's really cool. I like that. You can do some fun stuff there.
By the way, every now and then you'll see something twitch, like around, like Mavis, like maybe her phone or her arm as her arms are crossed.
At this point, the worms seem to kind of just be amalgamating around her, almost forming an armor or a second skin. There's a good bunch of them. A good bunch. A few dozens, if not a few hundreds.
This is not my problem right now.
It is not.
I'm gonna like stare at the elemental. Feel like this is what you did.
You guys should jump him.
Yeah,
Jumping.
you're jumping. Yeah,
I don't
jumping.
have a weapon.
I mean, I have
You
a
can take
weapon.
it.
I can do, I do the minimum, I do 1 damage with my punches. If I even hit.
I truly feels fair.
I can do. How much damage can I deal?
Also, I'm gonna make that. I'm gonna go for the first jump.
All right, go ahead. Your jumping distance is 6 feet, I think. 6.5, so 7 actually. So you wouldn't even actually need the stick. You could just jump it, like
Yeah.
entirely.
Wait, this one as well?
Yeah,
Oh,
it's more than 5 feet. You got more than 5 feet.
that is where. Yeah, then the rail is just gonna go pop, pop.
So while Mavis is busy staring at the butler, Andre sees Rayla take a hold of the stick, but not even use it, just jumping swiftly from one invisible tile to another, and making her way to the same point of the room as you guys. Very impressive. Ma'am, is something the issue?
You just might want to clean this up at some point.
Yes, it does seem to be akin to vermin. Well, this shouldn't be too much of an issue. I believe worms require nutrition of some kind. I'm sure they'll die down in due time.
I highly recommend you deal with them as soon as possible.
Quite ominous, man.
Sir, you're the one that has us in a dungeon.
Touche. And knowing what is coming up ahead, I can't help but concede the point. He turns aside and slides open the door, putting himself to the side so as not to be in the way, and giving you a little bow. Okay. Will you proceed?
There's only other way.
Oh.
This is the only way we can go. And he starts going.
I just.
Alright, so Andre's going. As Andre, you go through the door and find yourself in a small corridor with another door at the end. On the other side of the door, you can hear a low humming. Mavis goes through as well. Does Rayla too?
Is like the elemental guy still here?
Yes. He stood at the side of the door, giving you a bit of a curtsy. Or a bow, as he keeps the door open.
This guy's really pissing me off. I don't know what to do about it. How pointy is the stick? Question mark.
It's not very pointy. It's clearly not intended to be used as a weapon.
Okay, but if you break the stick, that means the end is going to be jagged and sharp.
That's true. Or you could use it as a bow staff.
I just really. Yeah, Rayla is gonna take her bow and then she's gonna fire up. Like, she's not gonna shoot it, but she's gonna get ready Eldritch Blast and she's gonna aim it at the thing.
Hey, I don't think that really matters right now.
This guy's gonna get out of here in some safe way.
What? Okay, but he's not like an immediate threat. We should probably focus on, getting out.
No, she's saying that he's gonna leave in a safe way, so if we can get him to bring us through what I imagine is like a servant's hallway or something, we can get out of here without having to deal with all these traps.
I mean, if you think that'll work, go for it.
Should we be helping her with this?
I can't threaten anyone. You gotta like gestures, just look at me.
Yes, but you can give us advice if...
Yeah, I'm not really used to this.
Okay. He peeks around. Hey, guy, I can't really control my friend here. If you don't want to like die, I don't know if you have that concept. You might want to follow whatever she tells you.
I regret to inform you, sir, I do not have that concept. Nor am I the first of my kind. However, I'm more than happy to help you along your journey. I assume you intend to meet my master.
Uh-huh.
I guess we are still doing that, are we?
Could we still get like our things before we do that? Because at this point, I'm not really like you said we're not trustworthy. Well, now I don't really trust you.
Oh, that's regrettable. But yes, of course, you can get your equipment back. I hope you'll understand that the reason the master asked for you to not be in possession of means of hurting him is precisely because he feared you using those things to hurt him.
Okay. Now, you two, hear me out. I mean, we did try to break out. I think it's fair. Well, I don't think we kind of put ourselves in this danger. I feel like we should consider that.
No. Why are you?
I'm just saying. Well, technically, yes. Okay. Like we can't ignore that. You can't say no. All right, to that at least.
What?
I can very easily say no to that.
I'm just saying. Technically, in this situation, I'm not saying we should follow it. I'm just saying it's something to consider. Listen, you know what? How about this? Well, actually, Huh. I don't know. I'll let you two
What
decide.
do you want us to? What do you want us to do?
What are you
asking
I
us?
got us
What
in
are you-
this situation. I'm not sure if
What
you
are
should be
you
asking
asking
me
us?
that question.
What are you
I
asking
would-
me to consider?
I would like to hear out the giant if that's potentially what's happening, but honestly, I don't know. Because with the way things are going, he knows where we're here, and if things keep going the way it is, we might end up be fighting a giant that has magic, probably.
I'm gonna turn to the elemental and just like wander back over here, I guess.
Yes?
We can't see him with our equipment.
Well, I'm hardly in any capacity to stop you if you wish to regain your equipment at first. However, I fear my master will be much more distrustful of you if you decide to go and meet him armed to the teeth.
If we go as we are right now, can you get us out of all of these traps at least?
I can, but sadly, I can't guarantee that you'll keep your end of the word and go meet him unharmed. This next trap is by no means lethal. You seem to have superior intellectual capacities compared to our previous guests, so I'm sure it will be no issue for you.
Okay.
This will be the last trap as well. Well, trap. The last encounter, if you will.
Okay. So, I mean, theoretically, thinking about this let's say everything goes right? Let's say if we go with this other option, obviously we're not really leaning towards it, of trying to speak, we could use this as talking points against the guy. Don't you think?
Right. Our angle is we want to speak to this man, but we want to feel safe with our items and not possibly die a horrible death. So far, these people have led us to this building, have poisoned us, locked us in, any of our equipment without any say-so after appearing to be amicable, and has put us at a social disadvantage in a situation of harm. I'm saying this while like looking at the elemental. And they expect for us to trust them in this, even though we are actively going through traps that could have killed us.
It's a in summary, ma'am.
So let me say this, sir. Within a day, your master is going to come to harm. I know how to avoid that. But I will not tell you until you give us our items and take us out of here.
I'm sorry, ma'am. I hope you understand I can't quite take you at your word.
Yes, but you can go ask your master about this, right?
I'm sorry, I see what you're attempting to do here.
You're not gonna let your master know this was on the table?
I will. Don't you worry.
Listen,
But my master...
This is my one time I'm offering this. You can go speak to your master right now and ask him what he wants to do and come back and give us his answer. This is the one time I'm offering it.
The elemental seems to take a moment in thought. I'm assuming what you're referring to here is these odd worms that you mentioned would be hard to get rid of. Would you mind giving me more of an explanation regarding these?
No. I do mind, actually.
Oh, that's regretful.
Yes, it is. We can keep going. Again, if you don't want to tell your master that I've put this offer on the table or anything, that's on you, sir.
Make a persuasion roll.
Alright.
I'm like holding myself back because there's something Andre would say, but it's also like, but she's on a roll.
Is this not the play?
There's
This is the play. This is the play.
there's a thing that Andre wants to say. It's not the smartest, but it's its own thing. So just go ahead,
Do it.
keep going.
Do it.
I'm gonna hold off. I'm gonna hold him back.
16.
And his insight is okay. That is an agreeable point, ma'am. Sir, if you wouldn't mind taking a step back, I'm afraid I can't quite give you the solution to this next encounter. So I'd appreciate if you could step back into this room for the moment.
He'll do so. Wait, hold on. I gotta switch back to the. Sorry, I've been switching between the character sheet tab from Discord to Roll20.
I'm so curious what you wanted to say, though.
Yeah, me too.
Same. What did you want to say?
Andre was just gonna be like, "Hey, listen, Mavis, I have a hunch. Let's just go with him."
You
Wow.
should have
Yeah.
said it.
Because
Sorry, I'm just
it's
like-
because like Andre's putting himself in the giant shoes, where it's like, I could kind of see why he'd do it, given that the stuff that could happen, that someone could do with this shard. So it's like he could see why he would do that.
Yeah, but
But
that's
you need
no
to-
guarantee of our safety.
But but
Yeah.
but it's gonna be really hard to negotiate anything with the giant if he doesn't
Yeah,
like. That
Here I am
stuff.
negotiating.
You're negotiating with his elemental thing. This guy could be some like paranoid guy, and it's gonna make
Yeah,
it
no,
really
and
hard.
what is he gonna do? Kill me? That's not gonna help him.
Maybe, but it's gonna be really hard to get anything extra out of him.
No, I just gotta tell the giant, hey, I had this offer on the table. This is that. This is me showing that I acknowledge that you acknowledge your thing. This is me holding my end. I don't want to harm you, but you put us in a situation we cannot trust you.
Yeah, you said it, girl. Anyway,
I'm-
as
yeah.
you step away from the corridor, the elemental goes through himself. You can hear the sliding of one stone door. Oh, okay. The sliding of one stone door, and you can hear a loud voice, muffled. You hear the sliding of one more door, and a bit of time passes. What do you Andre and Rilla do during this time?
Oh. Did he say not to step into the hallway, or do you think we can take like a little peek inside?
I mean, I don't see any harm in peeking. Just gonna go right here.
Yeah, Rilla will also go there and like stick her head out.
Stick her head out. What
You
is
know,
that?
it's like in like the cartoonish way where it's like there's a corner and you like stick your head out.
Like that Scooby Doo thing.
Like
Yeah.
Scooby Doo.
Yeah, like one head
Yeah.
on top of the other.
Okay, which one of you is on top?
I think Andre's
be
taller,
Andre, he's
so
tall.
yeah.
Right, Andre is a tall fucker. He's shaggy.
Yeah, he's just gangly.
I meant like shaggy as in the character, but yeah, sure, he can be gangly too.
No, I call him gangly as in like he's just tall and kind of like thin, so it's just like, ugh.
My man's built like a fucking potato wedge. The door, as you peek out, the door is completely shut and you can't see anything inside the room. A few minutes pass, and you can hear a door sliding. And another, the one right in front of you, opens. Inside comes the butler, Sale with his pristine uniform. But behind him, you get a bit of a peek at the room. You can see that there's a crimson light showering the area, as well as a hint of a statue. It's a very nice statue, seemingly depicting some sort of warrior, and it's polished to a shine. The door closes and the elemental makes his way further in. And he sees you there. Oh, hello, sir and ma'am. Can I do anything to be of import? Were you watching for me?
Yeah, I was just making sure like it's safe, right?
Uh-huh. Of course, sir.
Okay.
And I suggest we take a bit of a break because Daria's not gone, is not there, and she's kind of the one that led this,
She did ask for his manager.
right? She did do that. It feels a bit dickish to ask to not give her the manager's response after that.
Yeah. Sorry for that last few stuff. A friend was texting me, and I was like, "Bro, please."
That's cool. What was he texting? Was it
He's like,
riddles?
"Hey, bro, you want to go to Sonic with me?" And like another friend, I was like, "Man, dude." It's like I've told y'all that I got sessions on
Doing
Saturdays.
something. That's funny.
I was like, "Hey, man, I'll let you know." It's like, "Hey, I'm doing something for a bit. I don't know how long it's gonna go." And then, like later, he's like, "Hey, how about now?" And I'm like, "I."
That's quite funny. Do your friends hit you up just randomly to, hey, do you want to go to McDonald's?
Sometimes it's like, "Hey, you want to get food?" But it's typically King because like everyone else just doesn't take initiative usually. Like everyone's willing to hang out for the most part, but no one is like, "Hey guys, want to hang out?" So it's usually like, "Hey, you want to go get food?"
That's a way to do that. Yeah, is that how you do it with Dippy? Like you just hang out through the medium of fast food?
We do get food a lot. That's just because we both enjoy food. But nah, sometimes we just go to each other's houses and just like talk a lot.
That's nice. Why do you both enjoy food that much? I feel like you might be a bit too dependent on that. Now calm down there.
You're leaning way too much on food. This is a problem.
Yeah,
We gotta eat,
that's gotta throw all your chakras out of whack.
Okay, I'm back.
I've been learning about chakras recently. Also, hi, Dario.
Oh, hi.
Mm.
How you doing?
Doing alright. Are you guys still alive?
Yes, the elemental has come back. He went away for a moment and came back a few minutes afterwards. Rayla and Andre were kind of watching over the door Scooby-Doo style, and he's come back. So now he's looking at the party. And Mavis, I thank you for your concern, ma'am. I've gone to check with my master, and he's confirmed that these worms be of no issue. But I do appreciate your concern.
Alright.
He did ask me, however, to inquire with you, how old the worms were, if you'd be willing to share, of course.
You appeared. You saw me transform.
Yes, I've relayed that information to him. He seemed to say that it was not relevant to this.
I'm sorry, that's all I can give you.
I see.
That's how old they are, to me at least.
See. I thank you for your cooperation.
Of course.
Now then, I assume you'll wish to still proceed forward? Do please give this one your best effort. I've actually come up with this test myself.
Do we really, like, we could just go, I mean, we might not get our stuff back, but we could just avoid this.
It's just a suggestion.
Wait, how are you leaving without doing this?
No? Okay. He's gonna go into the door.
Okay.
If he gets no
Where is
response.
Andre?
He's right, he's right under it.
He was doing the Scooby-Doo thing. So as you all enter the room, you find that to your right is a gigantic statue of a skull. The skull itself seems humanoid, with two gigantic orbs for eyes, a hole for nose. But no, nothing for the mouth. In front of it are two statues, bathed in the crimson light that is shot from the statue's eyes. Now then, sir, if you wish to proceed, I implore you to take a stand in front of the statue the test here will be revealed to you.
I'm gonna right before the light, like right here.
Andre just walks in, confidence incarnate.
Listen, Andre's done with the listen, Mavis handles the distrust stuff, but at this point, if they wanted him dead, they do it already. Like,
Okay, I got that, but I don't have the best track record with mysterious orbs of light. So even regardless if we trusted this person fully, I'm not gonna walk fully in front of that.
Yeah, who knows how your skin would react.
I might burn to death.
That is fair. But I mean, this light is red, not purple.
I don't want to risk it. I'll put my hand out very briefly and see what happens.
So, Andre, as you step in the very center of the light, a voice emanates from the skull. And it asks you a question. I have ears, but no face. A head and body of gold, but legs and feet of emerald. I have a head of silk, but no one would wear it as clothing. Who am I?
oh.
Oh god.
Ears, no face.
I don't remember it already.
Ears, no face. Eyes, no. Fuck.
Legs of emerald.
There's feet of emerald, body of gold. Fuck, can you type it out, Rama, please?
Yeah, please.
I saw this coming. It's in
Yeah.
chat.
I have
Okay, God.
ears, but no face.
I'll be back in like 10 seconds. I'm really craving an ice cream bar.
Fair enough.
Ooh,
Sorry, friend. My head is so
legs and
good.
feet of emerald? Like, emerald as in, like, I have a head of silk, but no one would wear it as clothing. I'm trying to, like, think of anything else so this could... Let's do it line by line.
Ears but no
Head
face
and-
sounded like a weird, like, I thought it would be like a statue of some type, but nah.
Well, because usually it's like, well, I have a mouth, but don't speak. I have legs, but don't walk, and like the answer's a river type of thing.
Mm.
Yeah, at least.
So that's, I thought it was gonna be something. I have ears, but no face.
Wait, is it?
Wait, ears of
Wait,
corn?
yeah, is it corn?
Is this corn?
I was like, wait a second. A head and body. I was like, no face. I was like, wait, ear of something. Ears of corn?
Ear of corn, head and body of gold, but
Yeah.
legs and feet of emerald. The bottom is like, and then there's like the little tufts at the
Yeah, the
end
silk,
of the
but no.
shuck.
Is that what the silk would be?
It is pretty
You
like it is like a weird texture. The
Is it corn?
what is it called?
Oh, you guys are so smart. I did not think that at all.
I'm just gonna say corn.
Bro, was not here.
Say that.
Oh, he is here. Ah!
Sorry. Give me a second. Was mid bite. That's some good ass Haagen-Dazs.
Oh, I was about to get a Haagen-Dazs.
It's so good. It's like almond and chocolate.
Yeah, the outside but vanilla inside. Yeah, I have two.
Great. Good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, Andre, as you say that, the light glows. Oh, also, hold on. I need to change the music. The light glows.
Oh no.
Oh god!
Please don't kill him. Like, yeah, I want to die, but like, not
So if you're
this
right,
way.
but if you're right, this is the theme, you know?
The light glows once, turning from crimson to green. And one of the soldier's arms, the sword that's blocking the way through the door, is put aside, leaving only one of them blocking the way. Very impressive, sir, on your first try, no less.
We did it.
Oh my god, good job, bitch.
The voice pipes up once more. I've built in every land, but don't have hands or tools. I wear a great coat, green, but never when it is cold. Animals call to me, and people rarely. Who am I?
Okay, this isn't my answer, but it's like I'm feeling like it's grass or something. But
Yeah,
like,
grass,
but it's
mountain.
it's the
Let me
built
read
part
it.
that is like it's kind of like
Built.
pushing me off a bit. It was like
I need to
built.
see it. To,
It's like built in every land, but doesn't have
but
hands
don't
or
have
tools.
hands or tools.
Or it says I've built in every land. I think. So. It's
I thought
like-
it was gonna be like an obscure thing like civilization, but that doesn't make sense here. Like that's what I thought of the first line, but yeah, we're like yeah.
it could be like it's probably not trees.
Yeah, I was thinking a lot of natural things like trees,
thing
grass,
is-
mountains.
Calling to people rarely, I'm like, because when I heard call to animals, it's like, oh, animals eat grass, but it's like I don't think people, unless it's just saying like plants.
But don't
Like a coat of green, but not when it is cold.
green. And calls for people really. I mean, built in every land, but don't have. But like the built line is throwing me off.
Yeah, that's what I'm like, huh.
I've built like yes, you can make things out of straw, but that's not necessarily grass. I mean, I guess it could just be older grass. Don't have hands or tools. I wear a coat of green. Coat of green. It's cold. Yeah, I mean,
I
animals.
feel like, I don't know, like I wear a coat of green, but not when it's cold. It's like
That makes a
snow
lot
or
of sense.
something.
A coat of green, but not when it's cold. Call them people.
But the animals
I mean,
call
if
to
you
me.
want to give it a shot,
Yeah, I think Andre just goes.
the worst we can be is wrong.
Yeah.
Whatever that'll entail. He
Just
just
do it.
says grass.
The light flashes red once,
Okay.
and then red again.
Alright.
And you take 1 point of exhaustion.
Oh,
Exhaustion.
that's so mean.
I built in every land, but don't have hands or tools.
Do you want to switch out?
Nah, I'll be fine, I think.
I'm good. I'm such a
Built in every land, but don't have hands or tools.
animals
There's
call.
ways you can build. That's why I thought of civilization. Like civilization, it's like obscure. Where
What do you guys?
This
What do
is-
you guys think of the animals call to me one? What are you thinking for that?
call to me? So they don't go to it. It could be it's attracted to maybe because
Mm.
animals call to me does not necessarily mean the animal needs it. It's more of it.
Something animals need, but people rarely need it, or people rarely use it.
I would actually the way it's phrased it kind of makes whatever it is more dependent, like not dependent, but like desiring the animal.
Wait, it.
But that's
desiring
just the word
animal?
call.
Well, it says the animals are doing the calling.
Yeah, that means like well, calls doesn't necessarily have like calls to me like it like it's what I want.
Animals
what it
call
could
to
mean.
me. Oh, like it wants animals.
Yeah, it could mean something like that.
Please don't say furry.
I'm built in every land, but don't have hands or tool. I wear a coat of green.
What says
But
I've
not
built?
when it's
So
cold.
this thing has done.
I'm built like the only thing that I don't know. I can only think of like land, mass, things like that.
But I've built in every land. I think if we figure out that,
At first, I thought it was like a mountain thing,
Yeah, I really think it's a mountain.
but it's
in
like
every
makes sense.
land.
mountains aren't typically aren't always green,
But
and mountains
don't
aren't in
have-
every
Yeah,
aren't.
that's why I
aren't
looked up,
everywhere,
but
though.
not when it is cold thing, right?
Yeah, it's like it would make sense when it's cold, but the thing is,
Every
the mountains
land.
aren't everywhere.
but don't have hands.
That is true.
Tools.
I think every land, yeah.
Okay, what else can you build? You can build a family. You can build a household. You can build like it doesn't have to be like an actual structure.
It's true.
doesn't. But where's a coat of, what is coat of green?
A coat of green,
But not when it's cold.
but not when I wear a coat of green, but not when it's cold. That would imply that it's like spring or something. But people are
It is something that changes. Like,
built in every land. People, animals call them, but people rarely do. I mean, it could just be something as vague as like nature itself.
you think so?
It wouldn't make sense in like the fantasy setting, so no. I am a druid. So no, it does not make sense.
But yeah, I guess I don't even know what it means by every land, because I'm like, wait, would it also
I've
include
built in every
like
land.
would it include like deserts? Because
Yeah,
like, I
the
mean, there's
desert was the
cacti
first
in
thing I thought
deserts.
of.
Is it just broad like plants?
So does it like mean coat of green, like symbolism of green, like envy or
I feel like that's a bit too like vague.
too obscure?
Too conceptual.
Alright.
I don't know. I always think very literally whenever I do riddles.
I've built in every land, but don't have hand tools.
There's one more line if you guys want a hint. I will say though, you aren't far right now.
We aren't far off.
You aren't far off. As a matter of fact, your first guess was probably one of the best.
Ugh.
The grass?
Yep, one of the best.
I love this theme in Death Note. Sorry.
Is it like
Perfect for
Yeah.
thinking. It's perfect for
Built
thinking.
in every land. Don't else
like maybe grass was
possible.
too like precise? Maybe
Like leaves? Or no.
like I've built,
Too precise, maybe.
Maybe like a tree.
but trees aren't in every land, right?
There's some type of tree
Yeah.
everywhere.
There's only
Like,
something.
there's shrubs.
Yeah, just shrubs.
There's desert shrub.
But like,
Uh,
I don't
A
know.
plant? Is it a plant?
could
Plant in
but you
general.
could
I was
also
thinking tree because I feel like that would make I've built in every land, but don't have hands or tools because we use trees to make.
And then the wear coat of green, it loses its leaves in the fall and winter.
And animals called me. Animals make homes of trees. They need the trees to survive. Like birds and squirrels and. But people rarely do. But we need trees, so never mind.
yeah.
Yeah, I was saying like we use them.
Yeah.
And people
So
make-
then I've
Oh.
built in every land is not referring. Okay. I've built in every land, but don't have hands or tools. I wear a coat of green, but not what's called. I mean, it could just be like a log then at this point.
A log?
logs are
But
are
every
logs
land
green?
doesn't make sense. I was thinking like beavers that make homes in them, and like they have moss grow on the side, but.
Yours are great.
You think it's like dirt?
But is dirt green though? I mean, like it could be.
Yeah,
green,
It has grass
is
on top
green
of it.
coat.
but you said you already
Thank
said
you.
grass.
You
Wait,
want-
can we
I
try
feel
dirt?
like
Can we try
dirt.
dirt? Can we try
I
dirt?
wear a green coat. It is not the green coat.
Can we try
Oh,
dirt? Can we try
oh,
dirt?
that's okay.
Let's try dirt.
Yeah, Andre's gonna say dirt.
The light flashes red once, and again flashes red.
Mm.
Aw, I'm
This
so
time,
excited about
instead
that.
of taking 1 point of exhaustion.
Do you want to pick it up?
Give me just a moment. That's a lot of dice. You take 22 points of radiant damage as the light becomes much, much more intense.
Wow.
And
Wait,
begins to
Andre
burn
does?
away. Yeah, Andre. Solely Andre.
Alright, can I cast Cure Wounds on him?
No,
Yeah.
get your hand away from me.
No,
No,
you don't
switch
get a
out.
choice.
No, Andre's gonna run.
Yeah.
I will
You are-
chase him around then.
You are still
You don't got as
worm
much movement speed
monster.
as me. You'll never catch me.
You never will.
Actually,
as a
wait.
matter of
Actually, wait. Is my movement speed halved with 1 point of exhaustion? Because then she could catch up to me.
No, it is not. You only have disadvantage on skill checks.
He's running.
Once you get Once he gets out of the way,
Alright,
I'm
fine.
just gonna stand in
You
the
want me
middle.
to use Healing Word? I'm wasting a spell slot either way.
Hold on, wait. Is Healing Word the one that's a willing creature, or is that, or I'm thinking of a different spell?
No,
Creature of my choice.
Dang it.
Yeah, it's
Let him use
1d4
his own
plus
spell slots.
wisdom mod.
He has-
Okay, listen, I'm using it either way. Which do you want it to be the one that does more healing?
Like, Andre could just heal himself. You've used, like, doesn't Wild Shape take a bunch of stuff?
It takes up wild shape space. It doesn't take up spell slots.
Yeah,
You
it's not
cast,
spell
like,
slot.
spells? Andre hasn't cast
I
any
have-
spells yet.
Fine. I mean, I have enough spell slots for it.
I do as well.
Okay.
You guys are just so nice to each other.
Ugh, he's just like, man. So
All right, but
pushy
I think
about
you
it.
need a break from answering.
Yeah. He's gonna cast Cure Wounds on himself.
I can take the spot.
I mean, I can too. I have extra. I have a buff right now.
Oh,
Yeah, Ray,
okay.
let me do it. Let me do it.
Okay.
Does this hurt me?
The light itself has now dimmed back to the regular level.
Mr. Skull or whoever controls this, you might actually kill me sometime by accident. So
Yes, ma'am. That is in fact the idea behind the strap.
yeah. Well, I'm saying I don't know what's gonna happen if that happens.
I believe you will die, ma'am. That is
Oh yeah.
how people react to being killed.
Yeah, you would assume so.
Yeah, we just mean other things can sometimes, do things.
I think we should take the hint because I have no idea what else we might get from this.
Yeah, I don't
And
know.
I don't want to know. I feel like it's getting worse the more we get it wrong.
I thought I was gonna
Yeah.
take 2 points of exhaust, like another 2 points after that, and I was like, oh boy.
Instead, you just got smacked in the face.
Oh.
Also, for the record, you guys did get the actual answer. You said it at some point.
Crap.
We
You
did.
sure- Are you sure you want the hint? I'll give it to you right now.
Yes, I want the hint.
Because we
I've
don't
said
know
trees.
I'm not gonna
Also, I've said
let my
plant.
pride get in the way of this.
Yeah.
plants, nature, leaves, trees.
It's like, but nature isn't always green, you know?
But that's what the whole is when it's cold.
General
though.
idea is that it's green.
Yeah. It could be weed. Like built in every land. Yeah, that makes sense to me. Animals call to me. Have you seen a stoned beaver?
But the last one doesn't make sense.
Alright, give us the hint.
Though that which cuts may forget, I always remember.
Oh, it's a tree. It's tree. It's a tree. It's like the tree.
I got
It's
it!
the tree. I should have, but I was like, there aren't trees in the desert. You know, that was my thought.
But that's why it was the last line threw me off with it, because it's like people rarely do, but
Yeah, animals call in the woods. People don't.
Oh,
You know, animal
That's-
call.
oh, we were thinking about it wrong. All right, fair enough.
Oh.
okay, I was thinking the other interpretation.
Yeah.
Alright.
I was like,
Agreed.
wood in Minecraft?
And Andre, as you say that, the light grows once and green once more. The second statue pulls away its arm, revealing the path forward, and the light dims as you lose the point of exhaustion that you gained.
Oh.
Oh, okay, that's better. Ow.
You alright?
No.
Do you want me to
No. I'm fine. No, I'm actually fine.
Did you not heal yourself?
I did.
Did you?
Yes, I did.
Okay.
Oh, you
I
might
don't
not have heard
remember
me.
you rolling for it.
Oh, I did roll for it. I can check. Let me go. Hold on. I'll show you.
Okay, yeah, it's 5 plus 5.
Yeah, it's
You're right.
5. Yeah, that's on me. I said it. I was like, I might have not said it loud enough.
Okay, wait. You did 5 points to yourself?
Well, no, I healed 10 because I rolled 5
10.
plus another 5.
My man's got a plus 5 charisma mod.
Do you want me to like top it off then? Or
No, thanks.
because you got damaged before all of this, didn't you?
Little. I'll be fine.
Okay. Alright. Are we leaving?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You go through the doors and
Wait,
find
is there
yourself-
anything that we can take off of the statues?
Take off. What does that mean?
Like, is it like all melded together, like carved out, or is it like pieces put together for the statues?
It does seem like it's all melded together, all part of one bit, but you could destroy the links.
I was gonna be like, can I just like take the shield off, or like, can I take some of the armor?
Some of the armor, definitely not.
Yeah,
The shield would be a rough one because it's made of stone. That shit is heavy.
yeah.
Like, the swords, maybe. Like, those would count as great swords.
Uh, d- d- do you want to try and use this as a sword, Rayla?
Huh? I can try.
I'm just asking.
I think I'm okay. It might be a bit heavy for me to swing around.
Then, Andre, can you go through to the next room so we can see?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Alright. As Andre, you pass through, you reveal one more corridor and another door. Oh, hold on. Wait, what? What's this? Reveal area? There we go. And another door leading to another room. At this point, I'd like to check how y'all feeling. You want to keep going? You want to stop it off there for the night?
I'm down to keep going, but it's up
Keep
to
I'm
you.
going.
going to keep going.
All right. The butler goes on with you. Sir, here is where we keep the ingredients for dinner. So if you're ready for supper already, I could prepare you something.
No.
He kind of moves on over you to open the door.
Can I roll an insight to see if there was some sass in that?
Sure, go ahead.
Sass check.
5
Of course,
check.
this is what I roll really good on. 26.
God damn. The no, the butler just seems eager to serve. He doesn't seem to be sassy.
I like hate him. Like, I know
Yeah,
he's
me
like,
too.
really polite and nice, but like I hate him.
No, that's what makes me upset. I want to kill this guy, but I shouldn't. But I do.
No, I'm like full. Like, you guys say the word, he's going down.
Please, we don't want to make the giant angry, please.
I am.
I wanna
I'm
fight him too.
angry.
I hate him as well.
Davis is so pissed.
I hate all these bitches.
Listen, I know, but like we might be able to avoid, fighting.
Like, I'm not telling them what they need to do. Like, yeah, they're like, oh, I'm assuming we need to do something with that. But I'm like, you're not going to be able to destroy all of them, sir. They burrow into the ground.
Okay, but we probably should tell them how to get rid of those things.
I'm
They're
not.
very.
I gave him a deal. He didn't take it.
That is true, but they're like, I don't know. Remember all those books we read in New Orleans? They're kind of crazy. All-encompassing destruction.
Well,
No.
hath no fury like a woman scorned.
Gosh.
Oh god.
Does Mavis still count as a woman?
Yes.
Okay.
Gender.
No, like, she's like 50% worms. I don't know at which ratio like it stops counting.
Oh no.
Anyway, as
Why
you
are there
enter the
multiple
room,
doors?
what?
Sorry, I was just lamenting. I was like, oh no, there's multiple doors. I don't know where to go.
Just ask the butler.
Yeah. Let me complain.
Sorry, I'll do it back.
Let me complain.
As you enter the room, you find upon shelves of food, tools, cutlery, kitchenware. It's all clearly reserved for food and tools. There's a few sacks. One might assume for them to be grains. There's barrels, water, alcohol strewn about. And among some of the shelves, you can see that there are a few tools that you yourself recognize. Under one of them is your own bags, your own armor thing in there. Welcome to our warehouse. As you can see, there's plenty of nourishments, foods, and the like here. As I'm also sure you've noticed, there's most of your equipment here. If you wish to go meet my master armor, I assume this is where you'll gear up.
All right, I'm just gonna tell y'all right now, Andre's not gonna grab his stuff.
I'm grabbing my stuff immediately, and I'm putting the armor back on.
You're doing it. You're really doing it.
I am so squishy without that.
Okay, Miss 68 health.
I'm so squishy without it, though. I
You
was
have
at 12.
20 You have way more health than I.
Yeah.
Yeah, because I'm like
We have the
You're
same hit
legitimately-
dice.
in morphin. I'm Ben 10 right now.
Okay, all right.
Are you Morbin?
Morbid.
What's more?
Is it Morbin time?
And is my ring in the bag?
Yes. As
Fuck
well,
yeah! Wait.
As well as your tiara.
Okay.
Yeah.
You like see some tension that was in Mavis's shoulder, like kind of like ebb away a little bit.
All right.
I will sew this onto my skin.
Okay. Concerning
Sounds
statements aside,
Simple, man. If you wish, we do have sewing supplies.
I mean, I'll take them.
no, don't listen to her.
Yes, I was proposing to lend them to you, not.
Well, that's a shame. I'm gonna just walk my stuff. I grabbed them.
Yeah, which way to meet with the large giant friend of yours?
It will be this way, sir. And he gestures towards this end.
Where do these other doors go to? If I may ask?
And some of them lead to the dining room. One eventually leads to the master's bedroom. One to his own preparation chamber for whenever he exits. Really, it's I guess you could say this is one of the main rooms of the residence. He slides open the door for you, Andre. If you wish to go on ahead.
Yeah.
Did you pick up your stuff, or you're just not wearing it? Or
We did not pick it up.
do you want me to pick up your stuff on?
No.
I mean, I know you don't want to wear them, but
No, that kind of defeats the purpose.
okay.
It's like
What about Rayla? Did she pick up her stuff?
Mm. No, she did not.
I see.
it's
Do it. How about this? And Mavis will take off her ring, and she hands it to Andre.
Oh, congratulations! I'm so happy for the two of you.
That's not what's happening, sir. Your master will be upset if we're deemed a threat, correct? By giving this ring to my friend, I will not be able to access most of my magic.
Ah, I see. The intention is quite clear, and I thank you for your cooperation for this. No doubt, my master will respond reciprocally. How the fuck do you say that word? Reciprocate?
Yeah, reciprocate.
Yeah, that
We'll
one.
reciprocate it.
The butler is smarter than me. I'm being outwitted by a fucking rock. God damn.
It's a cool rock.
Yeah.
Cool is debatable. Y'all are trying to kill him.
I would.
I hate him.
Listen, real life, I would like him. Mavis despises him.
Nah, in real life, I hate him.
Oh wow. No, I love like characters like this. But
I hate-
Mavis,
It's like, to me, it's like the exact way I would act in a situation like that. And it's just like, yeah, I'd piss people off.
I think you might be seeing yourself a bit too harshly there. I don't think you piss people off, as you put it.
Thanks, buddy.
Or at least, you don't put them through traps that can easily kill them.
I feel like,
this is the most hypocritical. him
I
and
agree,
his
it's just
master.
so hypocritical. Rayla would never do anything to these people, but like I would.
That is a lie. You were considering shooting off his head like 5
It was
minutes
just a
ago.
threat. I wasn't actually gonna do anything.
Yeah, I was the one that actually threatened.
To be fair, Mavis is always like a knife's edge away from just killing everything.
Yeah. Yeah, I just wanted to initiate a negotiation because it's like, you're here, dog. You ain't getting away.
Okay. I'm not able to use this arcane focus, right, Rama?
No, it's
It is a druidic focus. Let me check actually.
Because
I
like
don't.
I was like, it would really defeat the purpose. If
I mean, I don't
I don't think
think
you're able
so.
to.
Yeah, it would be a ring, which would be counted.
It's a druidic focus
Yeah,
specifically, though.
yeah. You gotta have your own focus. For you, I think it has to be an instrument of some kind.
okay, good to know.
It doesn't need to be like a musical instrument. Like it could be a paintbrush or something. But you'd have to tell me how the fuck you use a ring as an instrument.
You know, I'm
If you got
sorry.
it.
I'm not basic meeting this man at 12.
That's respectable.
An armor class of 12.
All right. As you go forward, you reach a room that you recognize once more, somewhat, as you pass along the stones. This is one of the rooms that you've passed by before.
Hmm.
If you'll remember, to our left here is the way that leads to your quarters. To the right here is the way that will lead to my master's quarters.
Got it. He just walks right up at us.
All right. You do so. If you'll allow me, sir, I'll go and warn my master of your arrival.
Yeah. He wants to open the door, but then he's like, wait, I remember my manners. No, he just stands off the side. Go ahead.
Thank you. He slides the door open, revealing another, which he slides open once more. He enters the room and you can hear him speak. His answer is some sort of grunt. You can't quite make out details of speech or anything like that. After a few moments, he comes back to you. Well then, sir, my master will receive you. He said to ask the bearer, I believe that is you, Mr. Mikhail, to listen to what your shard would tell you. I'm not entirely certain what this means.
So he said that I should listen to what the shard would tell me?
Yes.
Oh.
I'm not. Do you speak to a shard of some variety?
I can. Oh, I need to go back to my bag if I'm gonna do. Wait, okay. I'm just gonna try to focus on the shard first because hopefully he doesn't have to cast Identify every time.
Oh yeah, you should have just taken your mask at least.
I believe it's still on my face, right?
No, the mask is not on your face. That's why
Okay.
you couldn't see before. What you do have is the actual shard.
Yeah, I do have the shard. He's gonna try to just focus on it rather than having to go back and get the pearl to cast the spell.
All right. You do focus on it, and after a few seconds of focusing your energy, your consciousness into it, you do hear a response. What is it, Andre Timber?
I was informed by someone who probably has another piece of you that I should listen to what you would say.
I assume it wanted me to tell you about the other me. I have been attempting to contact myself unsuccessfully, but I have been able to learn which part of me it has. Where you, Andre Timmer, have my heart, it has my eyes. It will see through most deceit. And it will see through most darkness.
Uh-oh.
But it will not allow it to see through your heart, your thoughts, and it most likely has blinded this thing. Be wary of it. This thing may be more devoted to the shard of me than to itself.
How do you think I should go about getting your eyes?
I do not believe it will relinquish it willingly. If you have anything you can trade for me, it may accept. If you have knowledge it seeks, it may accept. But be wary. If he believes he can simply take it from you, he might.
I see. Thank you.
Good luck, Andre Timmer. To you and your friends.
I'm about to be fucked.
All right. He's gonna kind of like stop focusing on it and go, okay, you two, right now, listen to me. No lying, okay? No lying, no illusions. All right, listen to me, please. He's going to specifically look at Mavis. Please, please, you got it. Just please trust me.
I've been calling you Andre this entire night. I think we're way past me lying.
Listen, but just about anything, okay?
Yeah.
All right, it's
I
not
don't
gonna
want.
work.
If I feel like I don't want him to know, I just won't answer.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Okay. Ugh. Man, now after hearing that, I really want to go get my weapons.
Can't you?
I can, but it's like,
Our decision.
It would be really helpful with negotiations if I don't bring it, you know?
I mean, I feel like we can have other bargaining chips.
Like what?
I don't feel like discussing it right now since we have company.
Fine. All right, he's gonna walk on in.
All right.
Oh, you're not going. Not even your mask, dude.
Nope.
Bro,
I
you
mean,
can't go into a shop without the mask. There's COVID restrictions. What the fuck?
I mean, the mask doesn't really give me anything combat-wise, except for the dark vision. But I already have the light, so...
Yeah, and you're not going for anything, Rayla? Especially after saying Andre wants weapons?
I might. I feel like if things do go south, I should be kind of prepared.
Yeah, you throw that ring to me as soon as...
Yeah, with the thing Andre just said, I feel like Rayla would go back and get her breastplate at least for arrows.
Alright. Anything else?
Just those two things, probably. Oh, also her battle axe. That thing, too.
Oh yeah, just that. Just a gigantic fucking chunk of metal and steel ready to destroy everything. Just that.
Also, I know we're about to go do the cool thing, but I'm really tired, guys. Can we call it?
Yeah.
Here's how we can do this. As Andre, you lead the way to enter into the room of the master. You slide open the door to reveal a dimly lit area. Far ahead of you is a gigantic creature, standing well over 15 feet tall. It is scrounged over a table, writing upon a book. At its back, a cape of green. It seems almost like leaves. Around its neck, a medallion. Small, round patches of gold circle it. On his head, almost like a crown, jagged spikes of blue crystal all are jammed through the skull of the gray being. It turns its face to you, harsh, the eyes gleaming powerfully, and an orange and yellow tint that lights the way between you and it. And Rayla, only you understand the words spoken in the tongue of giants. Step forward. And that is where we'll end the session.
All right.
Cool.
It's probably a good